We'll find that.
We got 4 people on the chat right now.
Come, let me get you something.
Yo, welcome to Saber Talk Sunday. Mundo in the house. And we got some special guests in the house. My goodness. It is going to be an awesome episode tonight. And I want to thank everybody in the chat that's going to be hanging out with us. And of course, we got Mountain Sabers in the house, Bears in the house, Mo in the house. And these other guys, Kitty Daddy. I love that, dude. That is so cool, man. And Kyber, welcome, dude. How are you guys doing this evening?
Well, aside from living in the communist state of California and overpaying for everything, all right. How about you guys?
Wow, I believe that, man. I've been keeping up with California.
Pretty good, honestly. Yeah,
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I tell you, I finally got a truck back after they stole my truck.
Oh man, I'm glad you got a truck back, though, man.
It's crazy.
Well, I had to buy another truck.
Yeah.
I had to give up half a good portion of my collection. There was just some problems that I was having, and thankfully, I kept most of what I received from. I kept most of my collection, especially the ones that we did installations with. I did with you, James, but I had to give up a lot of my Nexus and TXQ sabers.
Oh man,
it's a bummer,
that
man.
sucks.
Yeah, it's the sign of the times, man. So at least
Right.
for now.
I mean, I just know going forward to just be a little bit more careful when it comes to spending.
Yes, absolutely.
You have.
Got to be mindful.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's see, Kyber, whereabouts are you at, man?
I am in the state of Jersey, New Jersey.
Oh, so you're close to Space Windu.
Yeah.
Shout out Jersey.
yeah,
Cool.
it's pretty
Have you interacted with Space, Anthony?
I have not, honestly. I have not. I should though, honestly. But no, it's pretty nice out here. I appreciate you guys having me up.
No, we are honored that you guys are on here, and I'm always looking for guests of all kinds, and no matter, whether you're intermediate, whether you're beginner in the hobby, it doesn't matter. I'm always looking for guests. And the one thing that really truly sets my show apart, or Anthony's show, but he lets me run it, is the fact that I can have guests like you guys on here, and you guys are what makes the show, because Saber Talk is not just about it's mostly about getting together and talking about, the hobby that we love. And there's people that don't get that chance or that opportunity. And that's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for, is to provide a space and a place for people to talk sabers and whatever have you will, Star Wars in this space, and it's a short time. It's a short time. And I hope you guys right. And I hope you guys enjoy yourselves.
Several 3-hour shows, man.
Oh, I'm telling you. And I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, man, because that's what it's all about. I mean, the main point of it is we're sitting at a table, we're talking, we're drinking beers, we're drinking whatever we want, whether it be water, it doesn't have to be alcohol. And we're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to have fun, And again, thank you guys. I am so honored that y'all are here. And let's go ahead and let's get into talking about Asoka 2. What do you guys think about the trailer? It's exciting.
Yeah, I definitely did not. I mean, I knew D23 was coming up, but I didn't think that they would drop a teaser right especially, and it's glad, and it also, I'm glad that they set the date. So we'll be getting it literally at the first month of the new year. So I'm very happy about that. Basically, Star Wars next year is going to be really big. I mean, we've got season 2 for Asoka. We've got season 2 of Maul Shadow Lord. We have the Jedi. We have the Star Wars Starfighter movie, which I mean, I'm sure it'll play into something with it, and just a lot of other different things. And I think that's going to be really good with Star Wars next year.
Nice.
I will say, obviously, with transitioning, I would say that one of the biggest things to come from that trailer is the flashback sequence of Ahsoka and Anakin during the Clone Wars fighting what appears to be either a Dark Jedi or something. I actually watched Stupendous Waves video about it,
I
and
saw that one.
his opinion is that it's a buffosh Dark Jedi. In Legends, there was a crisis where a bunch of Dark Jedi from the planet of Buffosh started wreaking havoc in that local sector of where the home planet was, and a task force led by Yoda put them down. But
I was watching the guy like Star Wars. I think that's what he calls it, and he was leading to that. It's the son, the father, the son, and the daughter, because of the tattoos that are right here on the side.
I do not think so, because if we saw the son in the Clone Wars arc of the Mortis arc, and he did not use a lightsaber, and he said that they were primitive. I highly doubt that Dave Filoni would go that low and basically take something that he created or brought to life from the old Legends continuity and basically, take it back like that. My other prediction on this, and I commented on the actor who plays this, who basically identified himself as that, and I think it's a flashback of an old Sith Lord. I am willing to go out on a limb and say it's Exar Kun.
James, what is your thoughts on the show, on the trailer?
Wow. Well, I'm excited for it. Number one, I think it's going to be really good. I'm still blown away by Anakin, man. I think that is like some
Hayden Christensen.
Every time I see him in that thing, I'm just like, oh, this is going to be good. Every time he's in it, it's just going to be good. I mean, that's basically my opinion on it. I got to see a few parts of it. I didn't get to see the whole entire trailer, but I saw some of it, and especially the fight when he was dueling, and I think that was really amazing. And it's just bringing back all the stuff that we didn't get to see. So I think that's really important, and if they do it right, then I think we're going to learn a lot and we're going to enjoy it thoroughly.
And
they're doing right. They have to bring back Obi-Wan. I mean, there's no way that you can have a Clone Wars flashback and not have Obi-Wan in there somewhere, which is really exciting.
I am certain that we will be receiving a teaser. And let me look up something. Super Bowl 2027.
Super Bowl?
Okay, Okay, so I am willing to. So I don't think there's going to be a trailer for Ahsoka season 2 because for the Super Bowl next year because it's on February 14th. But yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe they'll do some Super Bowl Star Wars stuff.
But there is also a theory, and Scott Carpenter says this in the comics, that the theory is this Dark Jedi might be Marok, that maybe Marok went rogue and then became an Inquisitor. I mean, maybe
Kyber's like, okay, I got something. What's on your thoughts, Kyber?
It's possible. Honestly, at this point, anything's possible with the routes that they're going in. They are known for taking pretty drastic turns in these kinds of series and these kinds of shows, especially with Asoka and the whole Ghost crew and like even the flashback scene, especially with Anakin and Ahsoka. There's still a whole lot to their story that we have not been told yet, especially with these Inquisitors and a bunch of other stuff going on. And like I said, honestly, anything is possible.
Yeah, I will say though, one of the things that also comes out of here that isn't actually lightsaber related, but the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn, and the first teaser has basically shown that this is all out war. This is something that we've only been able to imagine or see in the Legends continuity of the Heir to the Empire trilogy, of the Dark Forces trilogy. Like this is something straight out of, this is like Dave Filoni taking Legends and basically bringing it into canon with all these space battles and whatnot. And you know what it's an error that is being corrected, I would say.
Let's hope
If it runs,
Disney was
go ahead.
And in all these little details into that, kind of get everybody started assuming it's something, and it's pretty. Who knows? We'll see what it is when they finally reveal it.
I think we're going to see some fantastic shots of the lightsabers, and maybe some lightsabers that we haven't really seen, too close up. I think we're going to get some wonderful shots. I already see in the trailer that we're going to get some fantastic choreography in the fight scenes. And so again, I'm genuinely interested. In part of that trailer that you see with the staff on there, we don't see.
Did you see the wire work with the staff?
Yeah.
Oh, with the log floating by and all that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I actually confirmed with on the Saber pages. KR Saber's had something to do with the design of that lightsaber.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Bro, what a time to be alive. The Saber community is being legitimate.
Well, what's going to happen with Ahsoka's Shoto replacement? Is she going to go with something curved again? Is it entire? She can't just do one saber. So I'm really curious to see what that is.
Curved sabers, though.
She kind of can.
She can have mine.
Like,
They're all redone, ready to go, Ahsoka.
I mean, like honestly,
an
Huyen could have a direct copy already on the ship.
Question.
And
She could have a
Uwe,
backup already on the ship.
and he's got like all those different sabers when you see in the trailer. But I was trying to. I stopped the video when I was watching the trailer, and I stopped it, and I was thinking to myself, like, man. When I stopped it, I was trying to see what kind of designs of lightsabers he had in his hand, and you can't really tell. I think there's one that you can barely tell, but it's not anything that we've seen before. So this is going to be an interesting plot, because when the show comes out, and we're going to see some different lightsabers, and depending on what Ueng has, as opposed to the what the Sith have, and whoever's in there, and then Balin, who is played by that guy that was in Game of Thrones as dog.
Roy McCann.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm genuinely interested also to see how he's going to measure up to the other guy that played Balin, and if he can really pull it off.
He had a presence. I mean, he's going to be really, really hard to fill.
It is, but
they need to trim his beard.
Rest in peace for Stevenson. But
yeah, well, I mean,
depends on where it takes place, though. It depends on if they're actually interlocking
that's
from
where
one
I'm going.
directly. Yeah, I mean, if they're interlocking
because
from one
of
directly,
there's definitely
because
some
of how
time
long-
passed, because as we see, Sabine has her hair grown out a little more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
although
so
the
maybe
Claire
it's a
all
little-
got left out.
and maybe it's a little past, season one.
Hey, KB.
That's a good
oh my
baby.
God,
oh, it's well past.
what's that?
It's probably about at least a year, maybe 2 years past.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that where the timestamp is?
Possibly.
Possibly, we don't know. Deliberately.
Plus,
Deliberate.
considering this is already as in a completely different galaxy, we don't know if time is the same as it is in the galaxy that we know of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true, and also, I mean, so I think there's going to be so many flashbacks. You're going to have like half of the movie, I think, is going to be flashbacks between Anakin and Ahsoka.
Makes sense.
You know, in order for different things. If you were saying that the continuity is to come out, then I think
do a lot of
you
flashbacks.
know, yeah, I think the flashbacks are going to serve as a purpose to bring in the continuity for everything. So
on the continuity, did you? I mean, I'm sure you guys heard the part where Anakin's Force Ghost is talking about how Balin had this.
Is searching for his power.
Right. So does that mean Anakin knew him directly, or does that mean he heard that? You know, when the other Force Ghosts are hanging out in Force Ghost Cantina, you know, they're swapping stories. Where exactly did he come up with all the information?
that's a good question.
You go back to season 1. Balin knew of Anakin.
He knew of him, right? Yeah, he knew of him,
and vice versa.
Almost every Jedi in the
Everybody
order
that knows of Anakin knows of. At the very least, because everybody in the order has had a chip to bear against him.
Well, I don't think. Well, I would say that anyone who was anyone who was off Coruscant at the time would have known. I would say that anyone who was
we got a double talk.
Who's reverbing?
Somebody's got your volume up.
So I would say that anyone who was
Is it Mo? Mo, are you verbing there?
You have the stream on.
I would say that anyone who was
Is it Mo? Mo, are you verbing there? Somebody's got their thing on. Hold on. You know what I'll do is I'm gonna
going back into the past now, man. Come on, let's go forward.
Okay, so I'm gonna take off my mic right now and see if that corrects it.
Somebody's double talking.
Okay.
I don't know.
I fixed it. I don't know. For some reason I got kicked off again.
Anybody, like I said, anybody who was not at the temple, nobody at the temple survived.
Okay, I think that's what it is. It's my mic.
Nobody at the temple survived, but the Obi-Wan's message did get out to the outer room.
Well, it's not like Obi-Wan said. Obi-Wan recorded the message right before finding out it was Anakin.
No, it was after, wasn't it?
No, it was before.
Man, I gotta go back and watch them all again.
No, well, if it was Anakin, right? And then if Balin never met Anakin at all whatsoever, and he knew of him.
My theory is that Balin was in the temple, but escaped after seeing Anakin go after seeing Lord Vader go after Jedi.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying there.
The only way that any Jedi would have known it was that Anakin had become Darth Vader, and was it with the 501st slaughtering the Jedi, they would have had to been at the temple, like Reva, like the third sister.
So you're making that assumption based on because all the Jedi have spread all over the galaxy, they're not communicating with each other. They're just trying to keep it on the down low. So whatever you saw, that's the last information you have.
This is just based off of current continuity and based off of what we know so far. And unless Balin really has great force cognizance to realize that, then Balin was probably at the Jedi Temple, fought clones, and escaped.
Yeah, he kind of.
That's an interesting theory.
And the only way and remember, Obi-Wan and Yoda knew because they saw the freaking security holograms.
Right.
Now, I'm wondering if we're ever going to get nowhere near the events that Balin had in between the series of Ahsoka, and if you're saying that he was in that temple at that time, the events that happened and what shaped his decision making in terms of where we're at now in the Ahsoka show, right?
No.
How did he continue his training? If he never finished his training, maybe he did finish his training, or how is it that he came about?
Balin Skull, as Grand Admiral Thrawn said he was a general.
Yeah, that means he was a knight.
Yeah,
But I mean, they're all generals, so yeah, he had to be.
Well, actually,
it must have been a young knight, though.
if you're a Padawan, you're a commander. If you're a knight or
Yep.
master, you're considered a general.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was closer in close to rank as Anakin was then, or
yeah,
in that form and shape. So okay, so he'd already been fully trained and so forth, so he could continue, and and in those
I
events,
think he just wanted to get the hell out of there, man.
Orlando,
Like he doesn't want to be a Jedi anymore, obviously.
Orlando, Shin was founded. Balin found Shin well after the fall of the temple. Shin was never part of the Jedi Order.
I wonder if he was a temple guard.
Who, Shin?
Balin?
No, I don't know.
Balin?
I don't think so.
No.
No, he was
because
he
temple
was
guards,
actually in
the
battle.
only lightsabers that temple guards have are the lightsaber pikes, and those are passed down by generation. They don't have their own individual lightsabers. This is established in canon.
And Julian said there's only one Balin Skull.
Like his, yeah. I do want to see how he got it orange.
Well, my guess is that it
That's
was
actually not that hard.
Incomplete bleeding process.
Yeah.
Like halfway through the bleed, a partial bleed, a little Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was still conflicted of the being good yet.
However, I do wonder if that was always his color.
It could be because he wasn't quite to the dark side. So in between the light and the dark, I think you would get that orange, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because Dooku was red, but Dooku was always still no matter what he did,
he actually bled his crystal.
But he was still conflicted between the good and the bad.
Balin and Shin have a blood orange blade. That's the reason I don't think my guess holds any merit, because if he always had a blood orange or an orange blade, I could see it being orange, like Plo Koon, maybe. But then, how do you explain Shin's?
Because she's his Padawan, I guess, would be the only explanation for that. I mean, he does say at one point, what was it? I missed the idea of it.
Padawan doesn't mean that's automatically your color.
No, but being that he was so unique, and and I could be wrong here, but I think they're the only two with orange, right?
Blood orange, yes.
So at one point he says, I missed the idea of it, when I think Shin is asking him, do you miss it? So it's not like his heart has turned to the point where he could bleed, where the evil is just taken to the point where it can just be bled. It seems like he's disappointed, he's lost, and that translated into who he was teaching, and so she has the same emotion.
Or he gave her the lightsaber and he bled them both.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Maybe Balin was a secret Sith somewhere that somebody had, and he never.
I doubt it. I feel like the events of Nightfall, or even finding out that his home, because he grew up within the temple, he was a Jedi, was ransacked by one of his own. I could see the trauma of that, plus the PTSD of war being enough to mostly bleach
Turn
crystal.
Yeah,
or turn him partially, because
I could see him definitely have gone on a killing spree, and that may
he
have
wasn't
been
completely though. I mean, he wasn't like killing everybody in sight. He was systematically doing things.
Not at the point that we meet him, but we don't know too much
before
in between.
Right.
Like
reminds
that point.
Like James was saying, systematically. So I mean, he's up to something, and he's got an agenda, and not only with Thrawn, but of what the ultimate goal is, because we still have yet to see that. And again, because he has an apprentice, there's always two, right? An apprentice and a master. However, because they are not truly Sith, that the bond that they have may end up becoming where the events that they're taking may bring them back to the good side, and it may even take them to the darker part of the dark side. And we still have yet to see that.
They're technically in the middle. They're more like dark Jedi.
They're dark Jedi.
Balin said in first season, they're neither Sith nor Jedi. They're something else.
Right.
Just Asoka, it says she's no Jedi. She does not say she's something else.
Right.
They're that middle ground of dark Jedi, like legitimate.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Gray would be. No, Gray would be more Ahsoka.
They are not Gray Jedi.
They are absolutely not.
Not them. Ahsoka.
They would be more
transition.
Ahsoka, yeah, possibly, but
I would say Ahsoka more than anybody would be a Gray Jedi. I mean, she doesn't consider herself a Jedi, but
no, not at all. But it's borderline. I mean, if you want to put it in terms, I think that's something like that.
She's the only white light.
Yeah.
So that's why she's the Ahsoka the White.
Well, we're going to find out because Anakin puts it out to her. You've got to decide: are you Jedi or not? And it's important enough to put in the trailer. So that's going to have to be. I'm guessing that's going to carry through the whole season.
That's a good point.
I wonder if like through the Force he formally knights her. Because at this point Yoda's dead.
He could. Yeah. I don't see why not.
It would finally be the council, like,
because apparently she's still in training according to him.
And we did get a shot of the World Between Worlds at a fight with him.
That was sick.
So,
I kind of wonder if Shin is going to end up teaming up with Ahsoka in that they have kind of it's a bit of a stretch, but there's a kind of a bond between them. Both of their masters kind of leave them behind, and during the trailer, I don't really see. I haven't been able to catch what it is, but at one point, Shin's voice, she's like screaming "Master" at him. Is it because he's going kind of nuts, or is it because she's calling? Whatever it is, there's a lot of emotion in her voice, and I wonder.
Plus, there was a moment at the end of season 1 where she does briefly stare at Ahsoka after Ahsoka offers her hand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like they mean at this point, both of them got to get off Peridia. Shin don't really know where to find her master, and all of their paths are converging to the Mortis gods. Might as well team up. If your enemy bears no animosity towards you, why not?
Now, here's a question that I have also. Do you think, and I could be like way off, but in that instance, I think Shin may have a slight admiration for Ahsoka, simply because of her, not only because of her style, but what she's become, right? Her proficiency in things. Knowing that she was trained by Anakin, but also knowing that her master Balin was part of that system, but how proficient that Ahsoka is, she wants Shin wants to be that proficient. So there's just.
I think she's always in question, though. I think she's still in question of what she really wants to do. Even in the season 1, she started bouncing back and forth a bit, and that's.
I'll see your admiration and raise you curiosity for pretty much all the same reasons that you just gave. Plus, she still has questions about what happened to make her master who he is at this point. Ahsoka has another missing piece of her puzzle. So does Sabine. And they're all looking for the answers, and they're also trying to figure out where Balin went.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of hoping that their sabers don't change because I can't afford to buy another set of Balin sabers. I mean, part of me is like, yeah, I really like
It looks
one.
like
But
it's still the same. From the
Yeah,
trailer, it looks like it's still the same. I mean, he does ignite it in the snowstorm.
yeah.
So
So he's gonna try to figure
I
out.
don't.
Why,
I think
why
the only one that might
he's
change
going
maybe.
altered universe or wherever Luke is at. I mean, not Luke.
Ron?
Yeah, wherever she was sent when she had fallen in the water and drowned. I forget what they call that place, but why her? I think
The world between worlds.
try to figure. Yeah,
All right.
Virgin
try to figure
scatter.
out why is she the one that could be going through all that? And she's gonna try to figure that out.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, Orlando, keep in mind, Morgan Elsbeth is dead. Asajj Ventress is still in the wind. Maul's dead. Talzin is dead.
Yeah.
So,
The Blade
Do you
is not.
see? Do you think we're going to see Asajj?
Night Mothers, definitely.
Do you guys think we're going to see
What's
Asajj Ventress in there? At least
I highly doubt it.
a short
Who knows?
appearance.
Who
I highly
knows,
doubt it.
honestly.
At this point, actually, I don't know. At this point, would Asajj not be perished?
No.
Because this is
Asajj
well after. This is well after Return of the Jedi.
Well, we
Well
don't
after.
know. We don't know what Asajj Ventress's path is, right? It left off with Tales of the
Right.
Underworld, with her and Lyca Strato riding off on a dewback or something.
Mhm.
True.
I don't know that
Maybe
she would
Abel-
add
maybe
anything
Abeloth.
to it.
I don't know.
I'm hoping.
I mean, if she does pop out, I will scream. I guarantee you, I will squeal. Like a surprise.
Kyber, what
No
are
shame.
your thoughts?
I think she's.
I don't
gonna
know.
be-
How much time we got?
Don't worry about time, bro.
Lay it
Never
on.
worry about time.
There's
Open source.
so much to unravel. In terms of Balin, Shin, Ahsoka, they're all conflicted. All of them.
Mhm.
They don't.
Yeah.
From what we've seen so far, what we know of in terms of Ahsoka, know her past and all that, and what we have seen and heard of Balin's past, we don't really know much about Shin's past.
True.
I'd like to see a little
gather
bit of her
they are
backstory.
all conflicted. They don't know what path they want. Anakin's telling Ahsoka she needs to choose. Balin still, we don't fully understand Balin's whole plan yet. And Shin is just lost. She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
She's following her master, but even her master's lost. She doesn't know who to go to. And like you guys were
Well-
saying, I think she does somewhat have a sense of admiration towards Ahsoka because of her past and because of who she is. And I think they will work together in some form.
And remember, her master set her free at the end.
Yeah. Exactly.
to follow
That's
her
what I was just
ambition.
about to
Yeah.
say. Yep.
So she's like he's relinquished the master Padawan bond.
Yeah. He's done. He says, I'm off to another
Yeah,
thing.
like
So
you have
fun,
you have your
you know?
path, and that's
Yep.
where you need to walk for now.
Yep.
I need to go this way because that is what's calling me, and I'm not going to stand in your way, nor am I going to let you hold me back.
Yeah. So now she's even more conflicted because now she's going to be like,
Yeah, she's
Oh.
lost. She's fully lost, like James said.
That look she gave him when he told her to move on.
yeah. She's like, what?
Because she
Dude,
kept
why are you
looking
doing that to
at
me?
the Raiders. She kept looking at the
We
Raiders.
got the same color
and
lightsaber, man.
I wonder
So,
what happened
okay.
with the Raiders with her in the lead.
With who?
Shin. When
Yeah.
when Balin relinquished her, she went to go lead the Raiders.
Yeah, she did.
I'm hoping. What I'm hoping is that later on there'll be a spin-off with Shin's character.
She was badass.
I think
More of her.
she has a
There's a
very
fan film
good
coming out
story.
for it.
to become either a Sith or a Jedi, but I hope she would come and stay like a great Jedi or the Dark Jedi. But I think that particular story would be fantastic in terms of what she decides to do, whether it be good or bad. But I think in the long run, if she decides, hey, wait a minute, there's what I did was kind of bad, and I think I can help people and feel better about myself and do the right thing and become that oh thanks dude and just blossom in her way, regardless if it's Jedi or Sith. I think she has a chance to have a great either a show or a movie in itself, and she takes
Or another
on.
Ahsoka season.
Well, yeah, but I think if she takes on a Padawan herself, but she takes on, like, maybe, who knows, that maybe Balin ends up with another apprentice later down the road, and then becomes evil, and she has to go after that one.
I don't know. I
Who
think
knows?
she's too
I don't-
quiet to have her own show, man. She doesn't say much, and when she does say shit, she's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass," and then that's about it.
Yeah.
There's no
Very
I
training
mean,
or
this is
anything.
also
new
like
at it, yeah.
Rebel season what now? Clone War season what?
This is basically
Yeah.
Rebel season 7.
Mm,
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
yeah,
No, season 6.
6. Yeah.
So I'll float this
I-
one out there. What if Shin was like Galen Merrick was the product of at least one Jedi? Balin, being a merc, is out hunting Jedi and comes across baby Shin and figures out, hey, I need a Padawan, and brings her along. That would give her a huge backstory to be able to spin off all kinds of stuff.
I feel
And
like
it would
that
fit.
is something that may have happened, but older than a baby. Like something may have happened to her parents. I
Yeah.
would give her like about maybe 10 to 12
Okay.
because she has a lot of emotion, a lot,
Mm.
and it's volatile, just like
She's got good control of the Force, though. I mean, she doesn't use it.
She
like,
does for Boken, she does, but that's credit to her master too.
True.
He's an incredible warrior.
Yeah.
But I
Like when
also
she's
see
looking at
her-
Sabine and says, "You've got no powers," they're like, crap.
Mm.
because of that rivalry, I can see her choosing to be Ahsoka's second Padawan.
Boy, wouldn't that be sick?
That would.
Cool.
But I think
I think that's a good
I
idea.
think Sabine is going to take that spot. I guarantee it.
Oh, she's not gonna take
already
that lightly
starting to
at
get
all.
some force. She's got some force powers, though. I mean, what do you think?
She does,
Separate
and
ways?
that's why I think it'll be good for them because
So they
Yeah.
say that everybody has midichlorians. Did she force them out? Because
It's like
she,
opening a
before
door.
she had no
it's-
signs of force until she was taught how to get it out.
Like I said, it's
It's-
like opening a door.
yeah, it's literally like opening a door. Like Kanan said, if you're open to it, it can flow through you. Like force
Yes.
is alive. All it needs is an access way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It seeks to flow through.
I want it.
She finally let go of what she knew and opened her door.
Yeah,
so to speak.
Unlearn what you
she
have
trusted it.
More so, she
Okay.
trusted Ezra.
Yeah, of course, and we're gonna see Ezra in there for sure.
Oh God, I hope so. Yeah.
I still feel
Yeah.
like
No, they showed him. They showed him in there in the trailer. So I don't know if it's gonna be like quick, or if he's gonna have more in depth of a role in there. It could
I'm
just
sure
be
he
a
will.
cameo.
I'm sure he will. Yes.
I still feel sus about Ezra because there's no way you stuck with Grand Admiral Thrawn and his undead army for 10 years and Thrawn just leave you alone.
Well,
Right.
no, I'm sure something was. I'm sure You
I think
know,
there was
I
an
would.
agreement.
I actually spoke with Taylor Gray about that when I met him a couple years ago, and I said it would be awesome if Lucasfilm were to do a
What up, Titan?
Tales of the Rebellion or Tales of the
What up,
Jedi,
Titan?
where it shows Ezra like immediately after the whole like Force Purgle thing, and he said, yeah, it would be nice if that would give a callback on it. I spoke to Taylor Gray about it, and he agrees. It definitely fill in some context holes about it.
Mm.
I wonder if Thrawn knew that if Ahsoka or somebody felt that Ezra died through the Force or something, they wouldn't come looking for him, and his plans would not come to fruition.
Sort of. I don't know. I was actually about to say I think the sense has a limited radius, but also Ahsoka felt Order 66 go down while in hyperspace.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell the rules are to this anymore.
I think it's how far the door is open.
Maybe.
I think so, because there's a lot of power. I mean, when you believe in that stuff, I mean, typically Anakin is probably next to Obi-Wan. Well, nowadays, I guess.
Yeah, but we're
We lost
talking
Kyber.
in
Kyber will come back in a minute.
talking in hyperspace. Like Yoda felt it on Kashyyyk.
I think she's got
all
more
the
power
rest of the
than
Jedi
everybody knows.
We will find out. There's
Yes,
a
we
reason
will.
why the daughter chose her.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a
some
reason.
stuff going on.
So
With
I would
this
like
all-out war, I wonder if they're going to be able to call in some of the other characters that are kind of on the outskirts, like Cal Kestis or something. You know, as the
I'm
war
hoping.
starts to wage.
I think
I'm
that's going to
hoping.
open the door for all of those guys coming in.
Would love to
Uh,
see some Kestis on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
I'm
be
hoping
sick.
we get to see Kestis and Marin because
Yeah.
her
Oh,
night
Marin would be a
sisters-
great character, right?
Come
Yeah.
on.
I want to pivot the conversation regarding some new lightsabers that have recently been revealed on the community. One of them is the Blade of Talzin. Johnny
Yeah.
Collado of Dark Wolf Sabers has been working with LGT for a little over a year now on that design, and it's finally out. And I've got to say, it looks amazing. Right
Looks
now,
good with the blade.
yeah, basically the neat thing is that I asked him why it wasn't available for Profi, and it turns out it is. Nexus just hasn't programmed the Profi boards for that particular one because of the length of the flat blade. So the immediate answer is yes, Profi does work with the NeoPixel version of the Blade of Talzin. You just have to be, well versed in Profi and programming the config and the blade number.
Right.
32. By the way,
Exactly.
32 inches is 115.
Yes.
Kyber must have fallen out or something. He'll come back in hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
dropped too earlier.
It's a 1-inch socket as well, so it'll
Yes,
take a
it's a
regular
1-inch blade, and it
1-inch
works
blade.
with regular blades.
Yeah,
And
it looks pretty nice.
and it will also work with any of the blades you get from Ripper blades, depending on what you get, as well as the ones from Mystic Knight's armories. You just have to specify the stem of how big it is.
Yeah. Right.
So long as it's
I
a
still
1-inch
like that
socket,
black.
it'll
The black
fit.
blade looks really good with it. I think that's a good combination,
Yeah.
and it looks sweet.
Yeah. Any of the blades
Dude.
any of the flat blades that are made look good with it.
It is really beautiful.
I'm waiting for Randy's blade, the one that we're not supposed to discuss.
Do you guys know if that's etched in there, the handle?
Yes, well, I'm not sure, but one thing
Randy's, jeez.
One thing I will say that I am looking forward to is the one thing I would say about the Blade of Talzin is if I had to make my own edits is adding a D-ring at the end of the pommel drilled in there, so that way it could be able to you could hold it at your belt.
What do they have, a wheel in the end?
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, there's no cover
They
tape
don't have
wheel on the
anything?
Blade of Talzin.
No, it's because it's not meant to be
Oh.
hung on your belt because of how it's made. It was just forged.
It's actually
It was
right
just
here.
forged, yeah. So yeah, gotcha.
No, it was conjured, not forged.
I mean, you could
it's not
always
meant to
get
be
one of
carried.
those. You could also get one of those blade scabbards for it. So
You could, if you had the right blade for it, or I mean, get a custom one made.
the 1-inch blades like this, you can get one for it.
No, I meant for the.
Oh yeah,
screen
was
as
it?
well.
Barris, what was the name of the saber from Dark Wolf?
Blade of Talzin, Dark Wolf. Just type that in Google.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous.
I'll show you something I
Shout out
just
to Tommy.
received. I
Oh,
just
nice.
got this.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Nice job.
That's the 89 saber.
Yep, 89.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
I just got it in on Friday.
You get it from Chris.
Sweet.
Hello. Why are you coming up here? What you want?
You get
And
it from Chris window?
yeah, I got it from Chris.
Hey.
Okay, I'll have to check in with that because he ordered from he had to order some sabers and I want my Obi-Wan from him.
Yeah, they're giving him some problems. I just got lucky that this one was on back order from like a few months ago, and he's been having they've been kind of giving him the runaround, so to speak. So he got another hookup from the same company and was able to pull this one through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
your child chassis is almost here, Mundo.
Oh, as a matter of fact, James, I'm going to I've got some bubble wrap, so I'm going to get a box and I'm going to get my sabers ready to send to you.
Yeah, he was so cool, man. Being able to do all that stuff in a pinch, so it's on its way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just gotta love
Dude,
the whole Star Killer.
it's the original. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna
oh,
fit.
dude,
so
I
good.
can't wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, it's an interesting hilt, man. I mean, it really
Yeah, that
is.
one's great.
Let me see if I can pull it off without making anything fall. So I have it right here, and
There it
this.
is.
Oh my gosh,
That's the
and
child,
it's
right?
yeah, it's the child, and it's crazy. So
He's so tiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna duplicate.
it is so tiny. Look at that.
Oh wow.
so
nice.
tiny.
Yeah, these things are great, man. I love these guys.
Look, I mean, I haven't even gotten.
It looks so wrong.
It's Grogu
I
size.
mean,
No, right?
all the stuff is still like it's
Well made.
absolutely
It's
brand
so
new.
Nice.
I mean,
All this
absolutely
brass
brand
work
new.
on here is amazing.
I got it for a good price too, man.
Yeah.
I got it for a good
I bought
price.
mine when they started coming out, man, and so you got a better price than I did. But this is well worth it, man. It's such a great hilt.
Speaking of new sabers, Eric, I saw your video on. Wait, what's that noise? Why is there?
That was the hilt. That was the child hilt.
Oh,
Eric, I saw your video on your. I didn't watch it, but I saw you put a video up for the Red Mistress.
Yeah, I myself and Luke Shirewalker, he runs the channel, the Fellowship of the Nerds, and he and I both did one. I actually got mine up first because, well, I live in the same country, so yeah, I got the hilt first, and I talked to him. I got his information from Corbanth. Because Randy had mentioned on your show actually that he had done, Shirewalker had done the font for it. So I reached out and like, hey, dude, I mean, I really want to get this out first, but you wrote it, so let me take a back step and you go ahead and you do it first. And I actually screwed that up. I thought I gave him enough time because he's over in the UK. So I thought I gave him enough time, and I put mine at it like stupid 30 in the morning. But he still hadn't gotten his done yet, so I had to take mine down real quick. Only 5 people had seen it at that point, so he got. I guess he rushed it up, and I put mine up again. Actually, like 6-7 hours ago now.
Yeah,
I did the 3D printed version of it.
I'm actually surprised by it. It definitely has a more vinous look because you just make it look more black, but it's actually more Just
it's green. It's an interesting green because unless the light is like right on it, it looks dark, like almost like a military helicopter looks black. Unless the light is right, it's kind of the same thing, but it's multicolors of green. It's really actually. If you give me a second, I can go grab it.
That, I was implying that. Yeah, bring it. Show it.
Okay, yeah, stand by.
This thing's cool, man. Just a 3D printed from, I think I got it from Colts or Maker World or something like that. It was a download.
That's
but
cool.
It fits a regular core. Yeah, and I actually did the light in the bottom because it didn't have one. So
that's wicked.
You said that's 3D printed?
Yeah.
Wow.
3D printed.
That's cool.
Yeah, I figured we were going to talk about some 3D printed, so I laid all
we
my
are.
printed hilts out, man. So
yeah, we are. We are. As a matter of fact, I've got a bastion. Yeah, definitely, dude. Oh man, dude, that's badass.
Tons of them. So when we're ready for that, we'll start showing them, man. Because I love
this one is the bastion.
Oh, that's nice. I like
this. Is the bastion. This is the Saberforge bastion, right? And it's all. I mean, it's like it comes apart really easy, and supposedly you can use the. Oh shoot! I forgot what kind of core that you can use. Yeah, it's all 3D printed, man. Look at that.
It's probably for 1 inch, right? I mean, your standard 1
inch
core, right?
Looks like a 1 inch.
1 inch.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
The lighting, it looks black. It looks like it's black, but
hold on, Eric. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get the close up on you.
There you go. When it's closer, it's definitely green.
Yeah, it's like green and gold and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, there's kind of a gold in the background. It's almost like a nail polish with gold flake in it.
Well, isn't it supposed to be a vine or something like that?
I think it reminds me of something that a Wookiee would have. In fact, I even mentioned it in the video. It's all natural looking.
If I may, it's based off the one Sith created their lightsabers using spores that were left behind that were used by the Yuuzhan Vong. And one thing that I will say is that one thing that if I had a when I do get a red mistress eventually, what I want to add is either a cover wheel or a D ring, but with basically, but what I would do with that is make it look like it's been melted into the lightsaber. Because
so what you'd want to do is have a cover tech with 2 sections on it. The lower section is the part that's melted over like a rib here, and then the upper part of that is flat, so the upper part of the cover tech would screw onto it. And you'd marry up the 2 flat parts, and that way it would seem. In fact, what you could do is the screw for the cover tech could be that chassis retention screw.
James, you better be taking notes about this.
I'm listening.
I'm sure he is. He'll be commenting here in a minute.
The fact that it's wood is real. I mean, at first I thought it was resin actually, and I did the whole thing, and then I realized, oh crap, it's wood. So I had to go back in early this morning and dub in the word wood every time I said resin. But it's a really lightweight wood, and
it is.
It's I mean, almost like you really want to be kind of careful with it.
You actually do have to be careful with it because those tips, I installed a couple of those before, and they break off very easy if you contact with them. So be careful.
So not even with light dueling, even.
No.
Oh no, this is a wall queen.
It goes on the shelf.
Yeah, I don't even know that I would get it installed because all it's going to do is live on my shelf. If I got this one, it would just stay there.
Yeah.
You know, one of the questions that I have, and I'm pretty sure it may go this way, but the heat that's coming off the LEDs for the 3D printed sabers, okay? So we're getting into 3D printed sabers now. So the heat is the type of PLA or let's say maybe ASA would be an appropriate filament to use in terms of heat wise because of the
From
LEDs for the saber hilt itself.
It won't affect it.
You don't think so?
No, because I've got LEDs in here, and I put a blade in here, and the heat does not touch this. It's you'd have to get it up to 195 to 200 degrees, and I just don't see that happening.
Now, is that just plain PLA or
These
PLA
are plain
plus?
PLA, yeah. And everyone that I have that I'm going to show you tonight is just plain PLA. There's nothing special, no ABS, no PETG, nothing like that. It's just plain ABS.
Okay.
And I actually have working hilts. Well, I'm going to explain to you when it's my turn, but I'll explain to you what I have involved in all of these hilts because I think they're pretty cool. And
Eric, have you done any?
No, not those yet. Actually, my last project I just finished the other day, which actually kind of ties into Asoka. It's a Star Killer, the SK1, but
nice.
the guy says, and I quote, he says, "Go ham on it, just whatever it is you want." I'm like, oh, okay, and it was installed by Tier Funds. Like, crap, I don't want to screw it up. So because whatever it was, I mean, it was 800 at least, coming out the door. So what I ended up doing, I don't know if you'll be able to see it really, but I put in these this battle damage here.
Oh, very nice.
See, but I filled it in with gold, and you can't really tell now, but the gold, it was reminiscent of the night troopers, with Thrawn, the gold on their armor, it fills in all the spots. So I'm trying to tie that in. So I've got, wherever there's a nick or whatever, I've got this gold in here that's actually, when the sun hits, it's really shiny.
Eric,
yeah, I can see it. It looks great.
Eric, it's called kintsugi.
The Japanese version of it. I don't know what we'd call it in
gold joinery.
Gold joinery.
Yeah.
And it's the concept of making something beautiful out of something that's broken. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kyber, how about you? Have you done any 3D printed hilts or not?
I personally have not. I've seen a few, I've seen a few 3D printed, lightsabers. I've come across a few of them, and honestly, it looks really, really interesting. I really want to. I would like to, purchase one at some point, but I don't know. I as of right now, I don't have one. I do want one though. I want to get one 100% one day.
Yeah, I mean, really, the 3D printers, if you want to duel with them or at least have some sort of a contact with them, it's always good to have, some sort of a metal core inside, even if it's super thin, because even those, I print full infill for all the ones that I did, and they're really solid and they're really great, and especially if your line width is dead on, but I haven't dueled with them yet. I have a setup that I'm going to use eventually. And with my sabers that I've already made, I'm going to try and do light contact with them and see how they fare. But I think, well, let me just show you one of them. And it's this one. I did this really plain katana.
Okay.
Very, very plain. It takes a core, but I made the core this time. This is not just like your average standard 1-inch core. This is a core that I made with a CFX in it. This also has the stock wireless system in it, which I'm going to be using. Yeah, nice. It's great. And the reason why I went with the all plastic, is for that reason of the wireless, so that I don't have reception issues. Because a little bit, if you have a metal hilt, sometimes you may have to cut slits in it for the reception, for the wireless to go through. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go through having to make another hilt or do that. So I printed this one out. It's got the, it's got the Suba on there and just for the 28 millimeter speaker in here. And this thing, and it's also just kill keyed, and you just got a charge port. But this also has this, like I said, crystal focus in there.
Nice.
So it's super bright, by the way. Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, holy crap.
But I mean, it is pretty solid. I mean, this thing is not.
Damn.
It's not going to break.
What kind of a blade is that?
This one? Oh, this is my. This one is just the regular standard one. My other quad blade is in the other room.
Oh,
okay. But this is the camera. This is what the camera does. It's not really that bright.
Looks bright.
But this one's really cool. And then I have a Profi one that I also did. Same thing with the wireless system in there. And I just did a regular Suba on there, plain old. And this is all actually, if you can kind of see it, I also did a fuzzy skin on here, so you have a grip.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, so I think the fuzzy skin method on that, and
Yeah.
also same thing with like these. Like this is my old Electrum electronics in there, so I made this is really called the bar, and I actually have these. If anybody wants to use them for like regular cores and stuff like that, just to mess around and play with. But I also did these in fuzzy skin too, so you have a grip. And
Wow.
I
Have you done
love
any with
these things.
a printed
3PO's
leather?
loving it. His eyes are all lit up right now.
Have you done any with a printed leather wrap on it?
Oh,
Ooh,
printed leather wrap?
interesting.
No, but I made stuff like this one, which is really one of
Yeah,
my
I remember
crazy
that
ones.
one.
You probably saw the video of this one a long time
Yeah.
ago, but this is called my crush, because it looks like it's made out of stone, which is basically the representation that I wanted. And then this has the little belt hook, so you can hang it here. Has
Nice.
slits on it for the speakers, and this takes a regular core, and it also has slits up in the top. So as you can see it, maybe I can get in the light, but you
Yeah,
can
I
see the
see
hole, so the blade
Yeah.
shines through.
Yeah. See, and that's something that it's within universe, and it can be within universe.
And then
Because
I did this elegant one for one of my friends, but she doesn't know it yet. But I'm already made one of these.
He
But
knows it now.
it has butterflies.
looks great.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
So, like I said, and this is just an RGB in here. Now, you want to talk about heat? RGB is in here, and this thing gets hot, and there's no issues with it whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
So
The baselets.
I already made my own
hot.
Covertech wheel and all that. Small slit for the speaker. So I designed this one, and it's elegant and it's cool.
So if you've got a printed hilt and you are concerned about the structural integrity of it, would it be an idea to make the chassis out of metal itself, and then would
You
that
could.
have it? Okay, would that
Yeah, you could.
actually do that?
As long as the chassis is strong enough to withstand the impact, that's the thing. So if you make a really light, thin chassis,
Yeah, that would make sense.
You still may break, the outer shell, and then you split your thing in half, and there's your chassis. You know what I mean? So you probably.
What's that noise?
Yeah, who's got that noise right there? Because it ain't me.
I don't know. It's not me.
Nope.
Is there somebody else on the chat that we don't know of? Somebody else is on the bottom. Who's that?
James, is that you?
Somebody's got something in.
Somebody's in the chat. Well,
We're in
there's
his
another
pocket.
window there. So, but anyway, yeah. But I think if you made a simple sleeve, like a very thin sleeve, and then if you had to make this body a little larger to accommodate the sleeve to fit a 1-inch core or whatever you want, I think that's the way to go. And at least to keep it where you're going to be using it the most. Because down here, you're not going to really be playing, swinging around down here. You're probably going to be choking it. So if all this could be metal, at least to catch some of the chassis, I think that's a bonus,
Any issues?
But so
with the
far,
Suba
this thing is amazing.
Hey James, any issues with the Suba breaking?
With the what?
The what do they call the Suba? Right?
Yeah, no
The
issues.
Suba?
This is all plastic PLA. Everything is PLA. I do everything at 100% infill, and that gives you the strongest. And also your line depth is also very important too. So if the thinner the line depth, the stronger your material is going to be. I don't think I would use PETG. I've tried it before. It cracks. It breaks, especially with chassis. And especially on an impact. It depends, though. It depends on what the design is. And how thick it is, how small it is.
Alex,
If you're
have a
going
good
for
night.
like 1 inch.
Have a
If
good
you're
night,
going for
Alex.
like 1 inch and stuff like that, I think the better choice is to have a sleeve in here. But I didn't want to go that route. I didn't want metal. Only reason being because I'm not going to duel with this. I'm just showing my sound fonts off on this, from my website, and I wanted the wireless. That was the most important thing for this.
But it's all. I mean, it's fantastic, man. I mean, just putting your fonts on there and showing it all plastic, what is viable, because people are always looking for alternatives. And
these are the CFX. These are my graphics that Lord Remaken makes. So that's why I also wanted to make this hilt, because I'm going to do a video showing all of that on my own, because he showed it, I showed it, but yeah, I'm really trying to work on it.
I can't wait.
This is like the most fun. And these are all graphics. This is CFX. So everything you see here is bitmaps. So it's all bitten off.
Oh, Kyber fell off again, so he might be having some problems there. I don't know why
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
kicking. Why I don't know why it's kicking him off, but he'll come back in. You know,
Oh yeah.
always on the Mundo Show, never fails. But he'll come back in.
You know, and then you got these monsters like for the Galaxy's Edge. You know, all these little kits that you get to do the cores with. You know, these.
Oh yeah.
You remember what these guys are? You know, so.
Yeah,
And these are fun, but they're so chunky. I mean, this makes Ultra Sabers look thin. So, you know, but it's just a fun little part to just print out and have to cover the core. You know, just, you know, and it. I don't have a blade in it, but you can tell. You can hear how it works. So.
No, but see, that's the thing that's so great about that, because if you understand where people, you know, their finances may not be all that great, and the viable resources that they have, this provides an avenue for somebody who may not have the funds to get something like an 89 Sabers or a metal hilt, you know. If and this is an absolute perfect way for them to get something like that. And
what I'm
3D
going to do is
printed,
I'm going to test out all these hilts. I'm going to test the durability of these guys. And if they are durable enough, like, you know, they're not going to be like heavy dueling. You're not going to take this to a championship. But you know, if you're going to be in the backyard, swinging it around a little bit, playing with your kids or something like that, light contact only, you know, I'll probably put these up on my site for people to download, you know, and be able to print them out themselves. Or I'll make an offer to print them up so somebody has them. You know,
you can put them up
exactly.
Heavy swinging, light dueling.
Yeah, exactly.
House Vizsla, I would never ever use a Galaxy's Edge for dueling of any sort.
This is my.
You're just asking for heartbreak and bankruptcy.
That's the RGB.
Or if you really, or if you put it away and then 5 years later you have a better saber collection, and then just take it out and start smashing it, and then get a Goth 3D conversion chassis, and then just like Speaking of,
I mean, there's so many options, you know.
Speaking of
I think one day I'm
3D,
going to have my Galaxy's Edge lightsabers converted. One day.
Speaking of Goth 3D, I came across a video by John.
You're on my mind.
I love doing those things, man. I've done so many.
Really? How you doing?
Yeah. Speaking of Goth 3D, I actually came across a video by Jonathan Rossi from Sabers Forever. He did an install for an MPP KR Sabers.
The Darth Malgus.
No. Oh yeah, that. Oh wow.
No, I'm just showing. The comment mentioned this. I just wanted to put it up there while you're talking. So. And
basically, he did this new install. Which is really cool. Is that, you know how with Goth 3D they did the crystal RFID thing for Galaxy's Edge Sabers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that. Well, this guy with Goth 3D, they took it up a notch, where they used, quartz crystals and a little RFID thing underneath it. And basically, if you want, you swap it, and with an already preloaded config between dark side. One crystal reads dark side fonts, then the other crystal reads light side fonts. It's actually bonkers amazing. It's something that, I mean, I feel like that could be something that could be done for other hilts even.
Well, I also got an RF reader for this because this was just my core that I wanted to test other hilts with, because a lot of people, they send me these things and they want, their metal hilts to be converted and all that stuff in this core. So what I do is I got an RF reader, I change the codes, and this can change this crystal to any color that I want.
Nice.
Which was nice to have, because finding those crystals, and I mean, you could find average colors, but like black and all that stuff, good luck. I mean, unless somebody's going to sell it for $1,000 or something, but I wasn't about to do that. So that's why I bought an RF reader, and it works amazing, especially with the stock crystal. Like, you can buy a whole bunch of different RF readers and chips and all that stuff, but the stock one, it works amazing. But yeah.
HOV, I hear you, bud. I hear you, man. I'm like right there. You know, everybody has a different budget, and
Yeah.
and again, James, you know, going that route with the 3D printer saber puts a saber in somebody's hand, like I said, who is short of funds or is maybe struggling because, you know, again, you don't know what their situation is, that maybe they're having a hard time or they've got
Right,
kids
but
in college,
just
you know.
remember, it's not like your Star Killer or it's not like any metal hilt. You just got to
Yeah,
keep that in
that's
mind. It is still a plastic PLA hilt. It's not resin. I mean, I'm
mhm,
sure you can get resin hilts. Somebody mentioned in the comments that somebody's doing resin hilts, which is awesome.
Mhm.
It's a lot
mhm,
stronger than PLA. I will contest to that. But just remember, something like this, will not hold up to, smashing it against a tree or heavy dueling
mhm.
unless this one, this one is
But
like a hammer.
it's a great entry drug.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely, and it's cheap. Well, I have to say it's cheaper, to print this
yeah.
on your own, or to have somebody like myself or somebody who has a
Good for
3D printer to print
costume.
it for you. You know,
And somebody who is into like swinging and twirling and all that stuff, it provides a great way for them to practice their swings
sure,
and twirls and everything with a
yeah,
saber, that if they crack it or break it, they can reprint it, you know, and
that's
put the
right.
core back in it. And so again, you can do your practice without having to have something like this, and
Well,
you're
you can keep
swinging
all those nice
and
hilts on the
swinging.
shelf.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
you know, you don't have to practice your swings and
right?
twirls and everything with this kind of hilt, and then
Exactly.
drop it and mess it up. Whereas the other one, you know, the 3D printed one, you can print
Yep.
3 or 4 of those things and have 3 or 4 cores put in them and not worry about it, because
Yep.
if you bust one, well, you know, that's maybe 12 or 13 bucks as opposed to 400 and something dollars.
Right. But just
So
remember, like I said before, there's no comparison between this and what the one that you were holding in your hand, Mundo. There's
mhm,
those are two different
way
sizes of
different.
furry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of detail in yours. It's metal. It's going to last a long time. This has a lifespan of, I don't know yet because I haven't tested them, but I'm soon to test them.
Yeah.
Because
Rich
these are
is in
my
the
designs,
house.
this one particularly is my design, and my strength is my design. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's something that I
Thanks,
was
Rich.
interested in seeing what could happen. But yeah, man, but there's nothing like a nice cannon hilt, man, and it's worth if you have the money to spend something like that for the Star Killer or something like that, definitely do it. Don't be hesitant on it. We got to support the community as in all ways possible, and I think
You
these
know,
guys are
stuff
doing
like
a hell of a
that.
job.
The thing
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
the upper tier Canon hilts is, and I didn't realize this when I first got into it. I was buying all my TXQs because some guy said, "Oh, screen accurate," and then you're like, "Oh, well, okay, not so much."
mm-hmm.
I didn't realize until later. Oh, wait, there's such a thing as empties, and that was a really inexpensive way for me to get into really good looking hilts. And then you meet enough people and you find an installer, and you end up getting it for cheaper than what you would have gotten it installed from the seller. It's
Sure.
it's
Yeah.
slower, but I wish I had known that before I lost so much money selling out the other ones ahead of time. Actually, that was one of the reasons I started my channel. Was I need to save somebody else the wallet ache of going about it the wrong way.
Right. Well, some sabers, like if you wanted to install, have them empty. I think the empty is a really great idea because I believe in my heart of hearts that people want to see what you do with them. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
want to see what you're coming up with. They want to see, hey, I know this guy. He's going to make a metal chassis for it. Oh, cool! I can't wait for that to come out. So it's a boost of in all different directions and avenues, and I think that's awesome. So.
And it further helps the community because now you're employing
Yes.
some guy to weather and some guy to install and some guy to
That's
sell.
right. Hey,
Yeah.
and what sound font is going to go with that hilt? So,
Right.
you have a variety of amazing people out there. So I always want to shout out to everybody who does those things because it's important. And shout out to you guys, man. Doing a great job.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And I'm so I mean we still haven't heard anything yet on the MHS system, you know,
Mm.
and I'm hoping that hopefully soon we'll be able to hear, you know, what's going on as far as anybody buying the MHS system from Tim and starting to reproduce those parts. Uh
Hmm.
because you know I had I actually had a plan, you know, which was going to be like my retirement plan, which was to get a lot of these parts and produce some hilts out of those parts and
Yep.
sell them
Yep.
basically out of my garage, you know,
Yep.
and it went up in smoke. But you know, again, it's not the only avenue, and you know, Tim
Hmm.
is not the only avenue for metal parts to come out. And I think
No.
that if people are very serious, and then they may start maybe producing their own parts,
Mhm.
maybe not to the point
Yeah.
of
Well, that's
MHS, you know.
that's pretty much what I'm doing too. Like if any hilts
Mhm.
need parts or anything, or couplers, or emitters, or pommels, or whatever like that, I'll usually do that on my lathe and stuff like that, and have it done for the customer or whatever. So,
I
but like
have like
for my mag lights and stuff,
several
that's
designs.
that's something that now I have to produce on my own now, because I used to buy it from the custom saber shop. I used to love all those emitters, and they were awesome. They worked.
Oh, they
And now
were.
I have to follow the plans and try and make those things on my own, which I have
Mhm.
done. I've already done a whole bunch of them, and they came out really great. But it's not on a mass production. It's only for what I'm able to do myself.
Yeah.
But there are guys out there doing mass production, and if you wanted something, I'm sure you could get it mass produced too. Just got to take the thread count and get all that accurate and get a design going. And it's not really that hard, but if you're not, if you don't do it every day, like, most of the people don't have a lathe, and most people don't have those design tools to do that. That's why
Yeah.
they rely on the community to find those parts.
See, and my problem is that I am not specifically trained on any of those things like lathes or anything like that. I don't even know how to draw properly and anything like that. But I have so many ideas of lightsaber hilt designs in my head that it's
Mhm.
absolutely ridiculous. So I need to find a way to get them out
like
because
your control box that I'm working on too, which I still have, by the way.
that I mean, and take as much time, you know, to get it, you know, finished. And
Yeah.
I hope you like it because that's
Oh,
just
I think
one
it's
of
a
the
intense design. I think it's different. It's new, but we also have to know what it's actually going to go on. And a 3D printed lightsaber wouldn't be too bad to put that on. Because it's
no
dual
no
tactile. I'm
no but
actually
it
separated the parts. To get the tactiles working now. So
right.
it's cool, man. Anything
and
like
and
that
I
is,
think
is
it's
genius.
and so I have, like I said, I have so many ideas, but I can't get them out into the real world. And I pitched Mo an idea for an emitter, and he thinks it's a good idea too. So you know, getting these getting out into the real world and getting them out of my head is gonna be able to help me get more creative in terms of what I'm thinking on certain things. But as far as hilt designs go,
Hmm.
the custom saber shop had so many designs, kind of things to go from,
Mhm.
but the type of things that I had put in my head as far as saber designs go is just it's really hard to keep them from me not saying them on here and then people producing them, right?
Okay, Mo,
And
where's the pylon?
yeah, we got to see the pylon, dude. We got to see the pylon.
Ah,
Hang on. We're gonna get a close up of the pylon.
now this is a lot more than what the last time I've seen it, because now we got spinning blade
I'll be right
flow. Is
back.
that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, check this out, guys.
So, what?
That's insane. That is so awesome. God, and the crystal too, right? I forgot about that.
Yeah, I actually got a different crystal. The other crystal that I had on here was it was foggy, so it didn't shine that well through it.
Man, oh man, dude, that is incredible work, bro. That's just incredible work. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. Look at that.
I mean,
And the design is so unique. Mo, I mean, your design is so unique.
I love everything about it.
I'm on the same boat as James is with the with all the threading. So I'm learning now how to do threading because I did get me a lathe. So I'm learning how to do the threading because of the whole situation with the custom saber shop. Because these parts here, this part here is a I think it's a 1.5 inch. This piece and this piece are one. I cut them in half. It's got a female and a male thread. So I attached it to this so that this can be threaded on. But I can't do that anymore because they no longer have these parts. So now I'm learning how to do thread so I can make my own.
Yeah, and threading is fairly. I mean, it's not simple, but as long as you have your gauge and you have the gearing right. I mean, depending on what lathe you have, I believe that you have a very similar one to mine, which is the benchtop one.
Yeah, mine's an Amazon Vivor.
Yeah, that's exactly the one that I have. But let me tell you, I beefed mine up, and it works amazing. So and you see the quality of the stuff that I've done with it, at least.
Definitely. I hope to get one day.
It's just a matter of practice, man. You just got to keep working at it and keep practicing and learn. I swear to God, YouTube videos, man, are the best for that. You want to learn to thread? You're gonna see some classic people, machinists that have been doing it for 30 years, teach you the right way. And that's how I learned. I mean, you got to get information. You have to be able to absorb that and to recreate that. And there's so much information out there. And like I said, if you need help doing it, I'll help you because I've done it a million times. Threading is not that hard.
Yeah, I'll definitely reach out. I have been watching YouTube videos already for it. I did buy I bought some material to practice on. I bought both plastic and metal. So I just need to get on there and get on it.
Now, plastic is tough depending on what kind of plastic you're actually cutting. But if it's like, something that's a harder material and it doesn't shred or splinter, that's some good stuff,
Yeah, they told me they don't
threading on this thing, This is like the resin kind. So this whatever plastic they use for this is very, very strong and barely ever strips out. But it's fun. It's a joy to do it. I have to tell you that it really is a pleasure to sit in the front of the machine shop and just start making stuff. And that's why I appreciate you showing the pylon, because that is a work of art, and that took a long time to do. And
thank you, bud.
God bless you, man.
Appreciate it.
Mo, the design on that, when back in May, I was in Ukraine and I was giving away 89 Sabres Cal Kestis to fans there. Not my fans, but fans of Star Wars. And I saw the most incredible designs. Guys are just like drawing. It was all soldiers and stuff I was giving them to, and some of them came up with some really good designs. I mean, I'm trying to think of why are these, and it occurred to me because they're in a situation of making do with like everything all the time. So there's like the inventive juices were just flowing. The force was with them, and some of the designs coming out of Ukraine when the war is over. I'm planning on moving there, opening up a saber shop. I'm going to hire these guys because some of these designs are just mind blowing. There's so much talent out there in the world.
Yeah, it really is, and it's only broken the surface.
First off, also, I'm amazed that you were able to get over there and help out over there. That was
it's my fourth time over actually. It's really just a matter of flying to Poland, having good Polish food, taking a really long train right into Kiev, and you go from there. It's a beautiful country. It's really, really nice. I mean, there's things going on, clearly, but in between, you get to the point where you're going to the store and there's a missile alert, and the biggest thing on your mind is crap. Now I got to put everything back, stand outside the store while they close because that's the law. Wait for it to be over, and then go back in and resume your shot. And that becomes like a bigger issue than I wonder if I'm going to die. And you just get so used to it that's just the way to be. It's like it's a gorgeous country, and the people were great. And I mean, there were some amazing saber designs. I'm really excited to. I mean, I don't have the skill set but YouTube can do anything. I learned how to install through YouTube. YouTube's great.
Yeah.
As a matter
Shout
of
out to
fact,
Megtooth.
Rob,
Shout out to Megtooth.
right? Megtooth and Rob Madcow. I mean, those two I learned from. Shamim. Oh my God, and I have to tell you guys, when my best friend passed away from brain cancer, I reached out to Rob, and Rob was unable to help at the time, but he was trying to help me, but there was a lot of things going on where he couldn't, and so I reached out to Shamim, and Shamim was able to help me get my friend's voice onto the lightsaber and immortalize my friend Roy. So henceforth, the memory saber of Roy Boy, if you've seen from the past shows, you'll be able to see that and understand that when you hear him say "Que pasa, mama," that's my best friend. And I've immortalized, because when he would call me or I would call him, that's how he would answer. He'd say "Que pasa, mama," and it was a joke between us, and you can't get that brotherhood like that. When you have a brother, your best friend that's your brother like that, and you put his voice on there and you immortalize it, it takes it to you're in the between the dimensions, man. That's how I feel when I turn that saber on. That's how I feel, is that I'm up in heaven with my best friend when I hear that, his voice. And so again, doing things like that, and having teachers such as Shamim, Rob, Megtooth, and to this day, I mean, I'm still friends with Megtooth too. I mean, we just text each other the other day, and eventually he'll come back on the show when he has time. Right now, he's enjoying life and enjoying retirement, and he certainly deserves it for after so many years of service, that he's provided for the communities and stuff. And so he he has a chance to relax and be happy and stuff like that, and as many years as he put into teaching the community about prophecy and lightsabers and wiring, and even showing the wiring of the boards, the wirings that he did, and so forth. It's just unbelievable amount of information that you can learn on YouTube, right? And so, but we have all these resources, and it's such a shame that sometimes that not everybody takes advantage of those resources, and they want to take the short road, and they ask all the questions without actually finding the answers for themselves. And it becomes a personal journey, because sometimes if you become too complacent, this is a little bit of a rant, but not so much as a rant as a teaching, right? Think of it as a teacher to a Padawan. You're on a journey for information and knowledge. And if you continue to ask questions, which there is no wrong answers and there's no wrong questions to ask, but at the same time, you want to try to find the answer for yourself. If you can't find the answer for yourself within looking through manuals, within looking through videos, because everybody learns differently. Okay, everybody learns differently, and that's what everybody has to understand. Whether you're a visual learner, whether you're a reader learner, whether you're a listening learner, everybody is different, and no one person should ever have a problem with the type of learner that they come across, because they may ask a bunch of questions, and it's because they don't understand something. For somebody like me, I am dyslexic. I see things backwards. I do not read well because of the dyslexia. I do learn visually and I do learn through talking to people. I ask a lot of questions, but I do try to find the answers for myself before I go and ask. I try to do things on my own before I ask. And so when you learn different ways and you do different things, try to learn and try to find the answers for yourself before you ask, because once you ask, everybody is happy to ask, but you do have to understand that they have probably been asked the same question hundreds and thousands of times.
Yeah.
And it does get a little irritating for them to answer the same question that many times. But again, at the same time, they are happy to help you if you honestly don't know. Um,
Yeah,
but it
well,
is
I
a
help
journey.
people all the time, man. I try and do that on a daily. Well, I do it on a daily basis. That's usually my my thing. If I'm on the internet or answering questions or something like that, I love to stay inside the community and see what's
And
going on. Hey, and I also learn too. I'm not just a
Mhm.
teacher. I'm a learner. So I'm
yes,
still learning a whole bunch of things. You never stop learning. So
exactly.
you always the education is always something that's in front of you, and you got to take it the way you can. Like you said, everybody learns differently, so everybody's
Mhm.
at their own pace. So as a teacher, well, I'm not a true teacher, not a school teacher, but a teacher in a lot of different fields, especially music, because I was a musician for 30 years. So I've I play all the instruments, as some of you guys know already, but um, but to teach that and to see their eyes light up, that's my satisfaction. To see the
Mhm.
progress, like if I help somebody with a lightsaber or a font or something and they show it back to me, that's all I want. I want to be able to pass on what I've learned. Like Yoda says, man, pass on what you've learned, because you know what?
Exactly.
It makes a big difference. you know
It does. It really does. It really
That's
does.
part of the reason this community is just so great. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I came to the community when I was at a bad point in life, and uh, it was exactly what I needed. And I've met some of the best people of my, most of my life has been spent with people who literally were saving my life. And some of the best people in my life I've met in this community. Some of the dirtbags too, but mostly it's been just fantastic people in this community because of that exact kind of thing. I know something, let me teach it to you. Let me help you out here. Oh, hey, do you need trouble, or do you have trouble with that? Let me help. And everyone's so
Mhm.
quick to jump in and help. It's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they don't know the answer, they'll pass you on to somebody who does know.
Yeah.
There's I think there's not a shortage of help out there. I just think there's a little bit of shortage of segregated knowledge. Like, one person's not going to know everything. I don't know everything. You know what I mean? So that's why
Speaking of
that's
speaking of segregated knowledge, I came across this guy. There's this guy called Biker Jedi.
Yeah.
He's
oh yeah.
recently I saw this AI post he did, and
Mhm.
it looks like he's creating a lightsaber database for all the
I'll be right back, guys.
lightsabers and
Mhm.
other stuff like that.
I think
Oh,
that's
nice.
cool, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's like putting Barris's mind in a computer.
Oh man.
I'm going to share him this video and tag this this
Stream.
timestamp.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's great, man. I mean,
Yeah, he's got you listed. He's got you listed, James. He's got you
oh
listed.
good.
Um,
Sweet.
and Mo, I'm sure he can get you listed. Basically,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I would, man. Mo is, man, that pylon. I'm still thinking about it, bro. I am still
But
thinking about that hilt, man.
I'm actually like I said, I'm practicing the threads. Once I get the threads down, then I'm gonna start making all the parts and do that small run.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't want to start making them and not know how to thread, because that's just
Right.
cheap on the customer. I want it to be perfect.
You bet, and I don't blame you because that hilt is a mastermind, and it's a heavy hilt too, and you want all those parts to stay together. So absolutely,
it is a
has
bit
to be
heavy.
perfect. Yeah,
It's
but
a-
it's nice, man. Those blade plugs, bro. My lord, those
Oh,
things
as
are
a
like
matter of fact, I've got a couple of them that I'm gonna put out hopefully next week.
good.
And I'm gonna post them up for sale. Don't know how
Oh,
much.
you should. I think I'm gonna buy one of those because I really
Right?
like that one.
Yeah, it's let me put it in here for those who haven't seen them yet.
So, what do you think, Kyber?
I gotta see this. This is so freaking cool. I've never seen anything like this, and this is the cool part because like this, even in this community, I'm new to all this. Like I just started like a year ago. I'm every day. I'm still seeing so. There you go. See, that's so freaking cool.
Yeah.
That's so freaking cool, and it's like every day you're seeing something brand new that you've never even thought you'd ever see, and something like that. Like that is so freaking awesome and unique and different, and I love it. And honestly, like you guys were saying before about the whole, learning and teaching and stuff, this community is constantly growing.
Yeah.
And as it's growing, we're getting new people in, so they want to learn, they want to experience more, they want to know more, they want to learn everything that we know, and we get to pass it down to them, so then they can pass it down to other people. And it is an ongoing assembly line of knowledge and just overall just experience and pure joy that we can share through lightsabers.
I like that assembly line. I like that
Yeah.
notation.
Yeah.
That's really good because that's really what it is.
Kyber and Aaron, let me ask you, what got you guys into the community, the hobby? What got you into the hobby?
I mean, a buddy of mine showed me one of his lightsabers he bought off what is it, Saber Theory, now known as a Saber Company, and I thought it was really, really freaking cool. I've always been into Star Wars, I remember seeing Phantom Menace in theaters, and it was incredible, and I've loved it ever since. Got into Clone Wars, and I bought my first lightsaber, which was this NeoPixel Darth Revan lightsaber. Nothing too crazy.
Oh yeah.
It's honestly it's a Xenopixel. It was like, I think it was like $150 to $200 off the Saber Company, and I've progressed over the last year and into getting, like, this is my most recent one. I got the replica New Hope Graflex,
Nice.
which
That's
honestly
the 89 Sabers. That's the 89 Sabers version, right?
this is actually, well, kind of. I got the I bought this off Legion Sabers, and I mainly got
that's
it.
the Nexus version.
Yeah, so I mainly got it just so honestly I could. But I also got the spinning.
Oh, the NeoPixel core.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice,
It's
man.
Oh,
honestly-
there you go.
Is that
That is badass, dude.
wow?
Oh, there you go.
Is that the copper? Is that the copper chassis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the copper chassis.
Brass chassis, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brass.
or the brass? Okay.
That's brass.
yeah. It's honestly,
Get it closer. Let me
That's
see.
a cool one.
Yeah, get it closer,
Yeah,
dude.
man. And that's
Yeah.
just recently,
Wow.
too, right?
yeah. This is, I
Yeah,
got two
that's
of
nice,
these.
man.
These are so absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they did such a nice job on that.
Yeah,
Stuff like that, man. I wish I'll get there one day, but that is just awesome.
Oh hell yeah, man! Those parts.
Ooh.
Hey, if you can do those blade plugs, Mo, you can make those opening
Yeah,
chambers
exactly.
and everything like that. It's
Just
so
get some copper tubing,
awesome.
man, or brass tubing, and there you go, man. Dude, you got it.
Yeah, you need some solids for that though. You need, because especially when you got to do all those cutouts, you need some solid rounds for that. And it's,
That's what I've been using for all of these. These are all
Yeah.
solid rounds, and I just
yes, sir.
bore them out.
That's awesome, Kyra, though, man. That's a step up, man, from the other one. I mean, that's like, if you've only been in a year, man, that's pretty damn good. I mean, that's a nice addition to the collection for sure.
Hey Kyber, my only critique is if that's is that a New Hope saber? In a New Hope configuration?
I think it is a New Hope. Oh, he's back now.
Yeah, it has
Yeah,
the bubble
all right.
card on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez. Oops, here we go.
One problem, it's on the wrong way.
Yeah, the card's on the wrong side. You got to turn the clamp over to the other side.
On the other side, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Okay,
stuff
hold on.
like that, I don't know, man. That's just.
Oh, the
See,
Hold on.
that's
Let me see.
yeah, but see,
Remember-
that's what we're here for, man. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of learning everything.
Dave.
Because now
Yeah.
you'll be right.
every day's a school day, man. Every day.
You bet. You're damn right it is. Absolutely, man.
Remember, for New Hope, when the glass eye is forward, yep. No, it's nope, other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
There
it.
we go.
Nice.
Nice. There it is, man.
Now it's a new
You
Yeah.
got it.
Now it's right.
Now it's
Beautiful. Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank
Super
you.
cool, man.
perfect.
This is
Super
what I
cool.
love. Every
Yeah,
day
man.
I learn something new every day. You really do.
Absolutely.
This community is very, very, embracing. I love it. I love it.
And that's the whole, that's the whole part of it, and that's
Big
the
family, man.
that's the beauty thing. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. I mean, it's like a big family, That's the purpose of this show too. I mean, we're family now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's and for Kyber and Eric, both of you guys have a permanent invitation to the show.
Thank
So
you.
you guys are welcome to come on anytime you want. And it is a standing invitation for anybody who comes on this show, because the way I feel is that we need things like this in our life.
Yeah.
Right. A little bit of fun, do something that's a short period of time, but it takes away what our daily grind is for the rest of the week. And we're doing something that we absolutely love, and we're teaching people at the same time. For those who understand that they can come here and learn a little something, even if it's just minuscule, right? Minuscule. Doesn't matter. We're all here to have fun, to learn, to show different things, that they're alternatives, right? As a matter of fact, I was telling Mo the other day, I sent him a picture, like some of the wire that I ordered is from PowerWorks, and PowerWorks has really good prices for your different gauges of wires. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever ordered from PowerWorks.
Yeah, they
Rich
even
had,
sell it in little boxes, like 4 or 5, 6 different colors in a little box, all the same gauge. You can buy them like that. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
as a matter of fact, I'll be right back and I'll show you the package that I got from PowerWorks just Saturday. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Kyber, I know that you and I both had the same. We both went with the same hilt for our first Grandmaster chassis. My first spinning metal cool chassis was exactly that hilt. A different maker, but the same hilt.
That's cool.
Nice.
Awesome. That's so
And
cool.
well,
So
well,
I'm probably gonna get myself another New Hope, because I have that Sakura chassis that was made quite a long time ago, and I think it was on GitHub for a while, but I still have all those parts, man, and I'm ready to put it in there. So I may do that. I think so.
That's awesome.
So,
that one's got a spinning chamber. It's got all the cool stuff, and it's
the bells and
actually it's
whistles.
not aluminum, it's steel.
Nice.
This
That's
is
why-
25.
It's steel.
This is 25 feet of PTFE wire, right?
Oh yeah.
This is 30. It's either 28 or let's see. Is this 28? Okay, this is 28 gauge PTFE, right? High power, high heat wire, and I think I got it for like $950 for 25 feet. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad price, and for PTFE, I mean, it's really good.
Yeah, that's
So-
actually a good price for PTFE, depending on but the
It's
company
better than
sounds
that
like a good company.
prices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it comes very well packaged. I mean, you can't believe this. Here's the gray. Here's gray that I got, and this one is a 30 gauge. This is a 30 gauge right here. And so for 25 feet, and of course you can pay for more, but I find that this amount, 25 feet of wire, really lasts a good amount of time, right? Yeah, Rich just Rich gets his wire from there too.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
So,
Mike?
No, I'm saying unless you're like installing sabers all day and that's what you do, then you would need more. But for casual installer,
then you need rolls like I don't have anything that big here right now. But you need rolls like this size, you got to back up to my house,
You need 100-yard rolls.
Yeah, right.
I was talking to Mundo the other day, and I was trying to think of something that the community can do together. I mean, like everybody can be involved. If you're an installer, if you're a builder, if you're a weatherer, or anything and everything lightsabers. If you are involved in anything lightsaber, we can do some. This is mine. The first lightsaber trading card.
Yo, dude, that's such a badass idea, man.
That's really good.
Idea.
Yes, that's a badass idea.
One of these is gonna go with every saber that I make. Plus, I'm gonna try to put these up, see if anybody. But I would like everybody to join in, and you make your own. Just make them the same size. That way, you're not holding different sizes in your hands, and then everybody can trade amongst each other.
Yeah,
that is cool. That is a great idea, man. Trading.
That is a fantastic idea. See, only here on the Mundo Show can you get shit like this, dude.
So I'm gonna post it out and just give the sizes that everybody should try to do or stay within. You can design your own if you want them metallic, sticker, whatever. Just keep it the same size. That way everybody can have the same one.
Wow, that's really cool. Hey, that's a really awesome on that because I might want to join in on that. That's really great.
Yeah, I mean, you can put all your sabers, and if you're like a machinist that does sabers, you can put pictures of yourself doing sabers. Like this is my first one. The next one, I'll probably put myself next to my machines or something.
That's awesome. Now, is this your thing? Is this your idea? Are you making these?
Yeah, I'm making these.
Oh, you got to get in touch with me, man. I want to do that so bad. I'd love to find out more information on that. That's great. Okay, yeah. Barris, you should get in on that, man, too, man, because you got some stuff.
And it goes to, like I said, anything and everything lightsaber. If you're a collector, you can post yours. You just probably have to have the an okay from the maker. But
right.
But it'd be easier.
Which I would assume the makers would be in on this too.
Because that's free.
I'd be shocked if they were, honestly. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm gonna post this up later on once I get this. My son is actually designing the template for this. I'm hoping to have a template if anybody wants to use that, or people can create their own. I don't want to take charge of the monetary for them. Everybody can do their own and sell them on their own, and I'd buy them because I love cards. I grew up back in the 80s,
absolutely
flipping cards, playing with trading cards, the Return of the Jedi's. But
like 10 years from now, I can say, "Hey, I've got a Mo in his rookie year here. Do you want to trade?"
Yeah. So I'll trade all the graphics models and Vader models for that Scrapflex card.
Yeah.
But I love the breakdown. I think the breakdown is killer. The blueprint breakdown, that's my favorite thing, man. I love those breakdowns.
Yeah. Why is it up backwards now?
I'm sorry, what?
And there's a breakdown.
What?
That was Mundo's breakdown right there, man.
Hey, Kyber, this is the one I was just talking about. This was my very first. Wait, does it even turn on right now?
That's nice too.
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
this is I don't even think Goth makes these anymore. This is pretty old.
It's still
that Goth designs?
But I mean, it's I want to say it's like 6 years old, but I mean it's not bad for that old. Which is the only way I could afford it because I mean they're far too expensive to for the average guy. So
Yeah,
Dude,
God
it's
forbid
it's always going to be
he makes some-
secondhand.
That
He makes
looks
some great
sick.
designs.
That looks
Yeah.
awesome. Wow,
That is a nice one too.
that is a really nice one. Holy crap!
Yeah, I want to get
Yeah,
into making
that's-
metal chassis, man. I got to start doing that because I'm in the mood for it. I love PLA chassis and they're great, but there's only so much. I mean, you could do a lot with them, especially if you got like Fusion or something like that. You could do tons of designing and everything, but it also depends because now the majority of the hilts that I see aren't sizable in comparison to like the Luke hilt, where you could shove a whole
Right.
bunch of stuff in there. We're dealing with 1 inch and less, which is you can't really do much designing in there because remember you got to fit a battery, you got to fit all the innards, wiring, shelving, all that stuff.
It makes
It
you
gets to
wish.
be tight.
It makes you wish the sabers were the size of Disney sabers or Master Replicas lightsabers.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I would go as far as just at least a little larger. I mean, because 1 inch hilts are, 1 inch interior diameter is really you really can't do much with it unless you're using composite, like from these cores. This is all composite material. It's vacuum formed, so.
And the other problem with the metal chassis is that once you got to figure out which saber you don't want to battle with anymore. That okay, you know what? I don't really ever want to do with this anymore, but just sit it on the wall because, I mean, after you drop a lot of money, the first time you go out and battle with it, boom, it's all gone.
Hey, all
Yeah,
my
we had
sabers I have,
a
they are
conversation
able to
about
be,
that too.
All my sabers I have, they are shelf queens and they're battle queens.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. These are the ones I play with. These are the ones that I just look at.
No, I
Yep.
mean like they are both shelf queens and battle.
Oh,
queens.
yeah.
My
nice.
shelf queens can get dirty, and I don't mind if they get hit. Like for example, this is the Elf Sabers in Dara. Like I have no problem getting this thing kick the crap out of. I don't care if I drop it, I do not mind it getting smashed and scarred. I mean, to be fair, it's an
And
acolyte.
Dara got her
lightsaber.
ass kicked too, so yeah.
It's an acolyte lightsaber, so I mean,
Yeah, Elf makes a really good hilt. They kind of get overlooked in the whole, like, let's list all the people who make stuff, but they really, I mean, they make stuff for KR, they make stuff for Corvette, they make stuff on their own. They make really good products. Their Ray is too long, but see, there you go. They make a really good solid
I
product.
built these chassis though. I made these chassis.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Speaking
all out
of
of wiring.
speaking of your KR Hunters that you sold,
Check it out
Eric.
though. Here's my crystal chamber.
very nice.
This thing is pretty sick. It comes out and it has all meshing and
Dude, that is so badass.
Awesome.
I'm like,
This
oh.
this is
Oh.
a motorized unit there. And
Like
then
soft corn.
Yeah,
and then I have the
that
other
is,
Asoka, the matching.
dude. That is
Yeah.
saber porn right there. I don't care what anybody says. That is,
Can you do that whole thing again, but slower?
Oh yeah, this is and I also did this chassis too. This is the one.
Look
that's
at
in
that.
there.
Look at that. That's
So I have
amazing.
a crystal chamber right there, the Profi board. Now this is a plastic battery tray, obviously, because I've got a whole bunch of metal going on. So I took that route, which is really really cool. But
once I get Asokas like those, I know who I'm sending mine to.
Right?
now these were done by these were powder coated by a Royal Custom Armory, by the way.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Chris,
Yeah,
Chris does a great job.
When I got these back, I was floored. I mean, these are not white. These are actually like a tan. These are the color coordinate combinations that I wanted.
Like
He
bone,
did
like
an
whale
amazing
bone,
job.
like whale
Just
bone.
absolutely gorgeous, man.
I mean, look at the detail of of this and the button and
Those
all
are
the
my,
rib.
those are my unicorn Asokas right there, dude. Those are my.
Yeah, let me.
unicorn
I'll
Ahsokas.
put I think I could put a battery in this one. What's that?
The motor is that for a spinning crystal chamber?
The motor is for the
Oh, is it?
I forgot what this component is called, but it's a special name for this component here, and it's
Oh,
some
sorry,
kind of
James.
Oh yeah, this
Sorry.
is some kind of a. Let me see if this battery will fit in here. Oh no, this one won't. Let me see if I
And
have
what
enough
battery does it take?
longer.
Does does it take the
It takes an
18650?
It
or
takes
does
the
it-
18650.
Oh, does it? Okay. I was thinking
Yeah,
it'd
wait a
take the
minute, I'll go get it.
18500. I was thinking
No,
it
I'll
was
go
going to
get
take an 18500.
No, he made it fit with an 18650.
Hey Eric, for the reforged Asoka hilts that I have on my wish list, I'm aiming for the ones by Ultimate Works.
Because I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys the motorized unit and the crystal. Oh, and the chamber too. But I'll put this guy in here. I think she'll work. I haven't fired these up at all. These have been. See, these are like my shelf queens. So. But let me see if I pull the key.
Those would actually be one of my prized positions too, aside from Roy
I got a
Boy.
turn
You know,
key in here.
and eventually when I get the Graflex from Anthony.
Huh.
You know, Anthony's been so busy he hadn't been able to work on my Graflex, and it's been quite some time. But
so I have them I have it like this, and then because the cover is not on, but see, I have the spinning motor in there.
Nice.
Wow.
That's
look
really
at that.
cool.
That is
Incredible.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And that's
That
the chamber
is-
in there, and this one.
Man.
And I wanted to do this instead of having a spinning motor in the chamber because this is
Yeah.
some sort of a power transformer kind of thing. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting the name of
exactly.
it. There is a name for it.
It's
But
like an
I just love these. These are right. Yeah, there is a name for it though. There's a proper canon name for this, but I just don't have it on the top of my head. Somebody will probably remember.
Like a
it.
camshaft or
Wow.
It does look like
no,
a camshaft.
it's some
doesn't
sort
it?
of like some sort of a phase drive or something along those lines, you know.
yeah. I
But
get you.
I really enjoy this thing, man. This thing is
That
so
is
sick.
cool. That's a cool idea.
That's really cool.
And then obviously the NeoPixel is in there.
So
Yeah,
the cover you made, is that like a mesh or with
it's
a
a mesh.
frame
It's
around
all
it?
metal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's metal mesh, and I well, if I could turn this thing off, it would be great. Hold on.
Hey,
No,
James,
I forgot how to turn it off because it's
I
one
have a
button.
quick question.
Yeah,
Would it be possible?
metal mesh with burn, by the way. I did with the heat. I heat treated this,
Uh-huh.
so it's all metal mesh. And I
I was
actually,
wondering if that was heat
brazed.
treated.
Yeah,
I was
brazed
just
all
looking at
this. So
that
this
today.
This is all brass rod.
Tubing?
So
Okay.
I bent this to the shape of the inside of the hilt.
And there's
then
like
I also did
silver
wire-
solder? Or?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
What's that crystal held in place? Just on the ends, or
Yeah, the crystal is being held in place with just on the ends. And it actually is hard to see with this camera, but there's all wire wrapped posts going through.
Wow.
They're all wire. I have all the wrapped wiring in here. So it kind of looks like, she designed it or she built it or whoever built it,
that's
Is
cool.
it
So
possible
I
to
wanted
make
it to be unique.
Is it possible to make one of the curved Ahsokas dual worthy? Like one
Yes.
of the
Yeah,
mainstream
sure.
manufactured ones?
I would
Sure.
say, well, for example, I would say that the only two 1-inch versions of Ahsoka's lightsabers that I know of are the ones made by Ultimate Works Pox Store and the
Mhm.
KR Hunters,
Mhm.
maybe.
You
KR
should have
Hunters
seen.
is a
These
maybe.
are KR Hunters
Yeah.
redone. Yeah.
You could, but I wouldn't recommend it with KR Hunters.
Well, you should see
Yeah,
Darth
no.
Alice's. You should see
You
Darth
can
Alice's.
if you get the right chassis. Yeah.
Darth
Like
Alice
my
did
chassis,
some
I
amazing ones.
wouldn't be dueling with my chassis. But you
Mhm.
can get the the high tension resin or the really nice ones that they make.
Yeah.
Or you could just get a plain old PLA one in here. Like I could design a PLA one that would be totally dual worthy in here.
Believe it or not, I was looking at looking at that same mesh. I sold a set of Thrawn's, I think this week, that I got really cheap and kind of made them work again and turned them in a little bit of a profit. And Jawa's had the same set, and he built two crystal chassis inside, completely custom, but into one of the eco hilts, or the eco chassis.
Nice.
And I was trying to think of it, so I bought those from him because he sold them for like $650, which is what I sold the other ones for, because the chargers didn't work. But the battery and everything's exposed, and so I thought, I wonder if a mesh would. So you realized exactly what I had a fleeting thought of earlier.
Yeah, and these were done. I think I got these done. Probably 2 years ago, or so, not 2 years ago, more than that.
Looks great.
But I decided to go with my own design of the chassis because I saw the other ones and I really liked them, but I wanted something different. So
Yeah.
But these are great, man. I have so much fun looking at them. I should really take them out and use them. But
Yeah. The reason I asked is because
maybe I will in a
like
video.
Orlando said, I really like the katana curved hilts, especially for dueling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It feels wonderful, but there are so few that are just slightly curved like this.
Now, I have not seen those curved hilts or the Asoka hilts too much in the 3D printed style, right? I think I've seen one person or two person at the most.
Wait a minute, I didn't get a chance to see the hilt. Where is it?
Oh, here, let me.
Oh yeah.
Hold
Is
on,
that the
hold on,
Ronin?
KB. Let me get you up.
Well,
I like that
it's-
one actually.
it's
That's
Oh
kind of
wow,
cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's
that's nice.
And which one? Where's that one from?
X-Tech.
X-Tech.
Nice tag.
Nice.
But their storefront on Alley is not selling it anymore. It's now being sold by 24 Saber.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
a lot of Saber companies that were third party that you could get from the warehouse, they're starting to disappear. LGT and Nexus, and they're starting to consolidate.
Mhm.
Really? That's
I
interesting.
love that subtle curve. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's perfect for me anyway. At least for the way I fight, it's perfect. It's absolutely
Well,
perfect.
and I wonder what kind of metal that they used for the hilt. And
Oh,
if
it's just aluminum.
It's just aluminum.
It's aluminum, or it's a well, I hate to say it, but some of them are really pot metal. I mean, it's once you get
Yeah.
down to sanding, you'll notice what I'm talking about. Like,
Mhm.
you do a little scratch test on the inside of the hilt, and you can tell if it's real
Oh
aluminum
no, this
or
thing
not.
gets abused. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
One of my buddies.
this is the
one of
same
my-
material as this.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's aluminum, yeah. But a lot of
No,
hilts
that-
that I worked on, that have that similar look, from those, from like LGT or something, they'll have,
Mhm.
they'll have like the brass pot metal or the gold brass pot metal stuff just covered in chrome or covered in aluminum.
Yeah,
coating.
it's not the aerospace type aluminum that we see on
Right,
some
yeah,
of these hilts.
and there's a big difference between the two, because you could do a hell of a lot more with aluminum than you
Mhm.
could do
But I
with
would
that
love to
pot
see
metal
more
stuff.
of these. Like
Yeah,
this particular design, even the upgraded one, isn't the greatest because you have all these extra parts that are bolted on. But
Mhm.
it's the exact same angle as Ahsoka's. Why don't we have more of these?
The
Yeah,
only
the D-ring.
The only curved hilt
Oh,
that
yeah.
I actually enjoyed looking at actually was Rob's Bad Axe.
Mm.
I don't know that for some reason that particular hilt really struck me as a curved hilt that I would certainly enjoy to have,
That's
and I'm
kinda
not
similar
sure
to
why.
the curve he's
Because
got right
Dooku's curved hilt. I mean, it for me it's cool. I mean, it's not bad, but for some reason,
It's a different feel.
I don't like
yeah,
it.
I don't know. It's
I
just
don't
something
like it.
about Rob's design of that of the Bad Axe as opposed to Dooku's hilt. It
Right.
is like night and day almost.
I hate fighting and spinning with Dooku's hilt.
It's
I actually
curved.
hate it.
You're
I
not supposed
actually hate it. It's horrible.
Maybe you're not supposed to spin with a curved hilt. You're
Why
supposed
not?
I'll be damned because he did it.
yes, but ultimately you are fencing.
You gotta do it with
You are
this.
yes, you're supposed to fence.
It's why a fencing foil has a bit of a twist in the handle. It gives the same.
You're not supposed
Fuck
to
that
make.
King
You're not.
Saber.
You're with Makashi, even with a curved hilt. You're not supposed to make flourishing movements. The idea is simple, precise, a quick twist of the wrist. You can basically.
Makashi
It's
is
all the
literally
difference.
just rapier saber fencing, which has plenty of flourishes.
Well,
That's all it is.
Hey guys, I still have to drive home before I get divorced. So I'm going to have to say goodnight.
Please don't.
Yeah, my boss is cool enough that he lets me do, and if you've seen my channel, all my sabers and stuff are at work because I have a way better security system than my house. So I'm gonna,
Oh,
I still have to
wow.
drive home, so I'm gonna have to call it quits tonight, guys.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Eric. Man, that's
Very nice to
great
meet you.
stuff, man.
Good.
No,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you so much for bringing me on. I
Hey,
really appreciate
And
that.
I'm in the same state
Yeah.
as you are, my friend. So maybe we can get together one day.
Yeah,
all right,
Eric.
all right.
Eric,
I am.
it is definitely an honor and a pleasure to have you on here. And as I said
Yeah,
again,
come back, man.
come back anytime you want to on the channel. It
Ow,
is
ow, ow. Okay.
It is a permanent. It's a permanent invitation, man. And get a hold of me on Facebook or Instagram. You know, Edmundo Cabrera III. So yeah, please friend me because as a matter of fact, like I said, you know, there's other people there, and we need to talk about some stuff too, and maybe have a conversation about some future shows together and stuff like that as well.
Sounds great.
So yeah, man. So definitely, I hope you have a safe trip home, and be careful out there. And I
Appreciate that.
feel
Thank
you
you.
of what's going on out there in California because I've been following it, and yeah, it's not cool what they're doing, dude. So.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
Crazy, man.
$7 a gallon, right? I mean, you know, that's
Yeah,
normal.
I'm just gonna
Right?
ride on my
Ah,
rims.
that's
That's what I'm
crazy.
gonna do. Just
One
gonna
of these
drive
days,
my
I'm gonna
rims
get you guys out to my
around.
one of these days, I'm gonna get you guys out to my ranch, and we'll have a good time, man.
Seven
should
for
drive up.
regular?
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's
Well,
I drive a bike and an
expensive.
FJ, and they both only want Supreme, so you know it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I used to live in Jersey where there was really good gas, but no more.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Well, even
I'm
downhill,
so
man.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
And without tires.
We're paying like $4 max.
Ah,
Who said $4? I hate you. Who was that? Who was that? Oh man,
Oh, Mo's got
killing me, man.
$6.
Yeah, we got
350
360.
in some spots.
We got 367 right now.
Oh.
Now you're just showing off. That's not even
Oh.
real.
We float in between
That's
350 and
not
379. So,
That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right,
But
guys, have a good
California's
night.
always been a, have a good one, man.
Hey,
Thanks
May
for
the
having me
force-
on.
May the force be with you, dude.
Yes, sir.
And your focus determines your reality.
Yeah, that's right. You betcha, man.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Dude, that was so awesome, dude. What
Very
you know,
cool, man.
what a lovely person to have on. And
I've actually watched
Barris,
his videos
thank
before.
you so much, dude. Barris, I have to thank Barris for finding these such awesome guests. You know,
Yep.
I mean,
W producer.
Master
yeah,
Barris.
Master Barris. Gotta thank him. I have to
Absolutely,
thank
man.
him. You know, I call it like I see it, dude, because you know, again, Barris contributes a lot to the show that
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes, but not only that,
bet.
that his knowledge of a lot of things that I could not do, he does. And
Yep.
you know, and again, you know, everybody here on the show, KB, Mo, James, and now
I
we
just
got the
come to
new
yap.
guest, you know,
These two
Kyber
do the heavy lifting.
over here, you know. Again, you know, these guys contribute in each and every different way of their specific knowledge, whether it be both sound fonts and saber designs and chassis building and so forth, right? Each one of them produces an extensive type of knowledge that we all enjoy and love to listen to. And I could not thank these guys more from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Because you guys make the show. You guys make the show. I mean, I'm your host. And, you know, but I bring you guys here and it's so much fun with you guys. It really is so much fun. And then
Please, I just come to run my mouth. Y'all do the heavy lifting. I just run my mouth.
you can run your but see, that's what makes the show, dude. You
That's
run
the
your
whole
mouth.
point of it.
You
man.
run your mouth. And Barris
Yep.
too, because Barris is Barris, and I love Barris for who he is, the knowledge that
Very
he brings.
smart, man.
And you know, again, it's what makes it fun. It's what makes Saber Talk. It's what makes Saber
Yep.
Talk, because and Rich too. When Rich
Yes.
comes on,
Like
I
Rich
love the
said, you are
fact
the
when
salt of
Rich
the
comes
earth.
on, he has so much knowledge, and he has so much. His chassis are so unbelievably badass too, and again, everybody contributes to the show, and it's so much fun though. It's relaxing and it's fun.
Yeah.
And for the future parts of the show that we come and we're gonna have fun with, I'm actually glad, and it's for the future of the show. We're gonna have so much fun and so much more content to come, because all the different guests and Bears will eventually find some more guests to come on, and I'm hoping that my emails will see Carly King to come on, and then we'll have Rob Madcow on as well, and then other guests too. So again, even if the people who are just beginning in the hobby, hey, T's in the house, and for for the ones that think that they don't have anything to contribute because they're just starting out, please don't think that. You have a lot to contribute, because even if you're just starting out, the questions that you have, the little knowledge that you don't that you produce, we can help you with that. And that's what this show will enable us to do, is to help a person like yourself who's just starting out. Felicia, for instance, I love her. She's been with us for a long time, right? In the chat. And she's been with us since me and Anthony got on together. In she doesn't know a whole lot, and she thinks that she can't contribute anything to the show, but she does. And she has some wonderful ideas that she asked me, "Oh, what about this? Or what about that?" And I tell her, that is an awesome thing to talk about. That is an awesome subject. So for anybody out there who thinks that they don't have anything to contribute because they're just starting in the hobby, don't think that way. You're more than welcome to come on the show if you want to. And that's the whole point, right? Whether you're a novice or you're a seasoned vet. I mean, that's what Saber Talk is all about.
Think about it like this.
I disappeared for
Who,
a
me?
minute.
Like who, me?
I don't know.
James has been in there.
Think about it like
like
this.
James an ancient,
If
man.
you're new,
I'm
new-
an old boy, man.
prime example, I'm still a baby in this. Like literally, I'm an inquisitive baby in this.
But I'm a kid at heart.
I've
That's
only-
what I love about it. Yeah.
We're Toys R Us kids. We're Toys R Us kids.
There you go.
I mean, who doesn't love this stuff, man? I mean, come on, man. I mean,
You
who
got it.
doesn't
Right?
love this stuff? I mean, a big old light stick band that you could do all kinds of cool stuff with. I'll take it.
Yep.
I mean, that's really
I
great.
actually have a couple of kids that don't like these.
What?
Don't even like it.
What?
Well, KB, yeah, I feel you, man, because my girls, they're not like that. They don't. They could care less. They could care less.
Because I love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything, man. I've been in this business for a while, and it's really amazing. It's not only just the jobs, it's the people that you meet, and it really brings light and attention to other things that you didn't think were possible. And I think that's really important because you grow with that. You know what I mean? You get to meet new people. Like we're doing tonight. It to me, that's most important. I think talking and communication and getting everybody on board is, to me, that's like the best thing in the world, man.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
could
connections.
text all day long and but this is better. This, seeing everybody's faces, actually speaking to each other. I mean, we haven't done this, well, a lot of people don't do it too much anymore, but I think it should be done more often.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I'm proudest of, and I do have to thank Anthony Space Windu. For anybody who doesn't know who Space Windu, Anthony Legepa is, he is the owner of this channel, but he has entrusted me to run Saber Talk Sunday, and and it was Saber Talk before it was Saber Talk Sunday. It was Saber Talk, and if you go back and you watch the very first episodes with him, Gabe, and Harris, and the original three amigos who started Saber Talk, and you get to see the camaraderie, you get to see the closeness that they have and the love for the Sabres and the passion of the Sabres that they had. And I want to carry that legacy forward. I believe that Harris, even though he has passed on, that I do him proud with each episode that we have. Yes, we may have some differences. Yes, we may have different views on things, but the soul of the show is geared towards Harris, Anthony, and Gabe. And because that you guys come on here with me reflects that particular soul of the show. And any guest that we do have from the point that we started with guests, from here on out, is going to be the soul of the show, no matter whether they're seasoned or they're just starting out. And that particular road that we're going to walk, please understand, no matter whether you feel you have to contribute or don't contribute, doesn't matter. Come on the show and have some fun with this, because that is what the soul of Saber Talk is about. Whether
Not only sabers, blasters too, man.
Oh yeah, blasters too. Yeah, it's gonna be other things. It's gonna be other things other than just sabers. James, thank you for correcting me, because I stand corrected.
I had to throw that in there, man, because I love.
No. I don't mind getting that. Oh, look at that! Oh my God,
so
that is
cool. That is nice.
That is gorgeous.
What?
Look at
printed,
that,
my friends.
Gorgeous!
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, and check it out too. I made it so I could do this.
Nice.
Oh, dude, look at that! See? Oh my God!
Love
oh my
this
God!
thing,
See?
man.
Look at that! I think
And
we
I
should
also
do.
put the
I think
LEDs
we should
inside.
do. Yes, I think we should do a segment of blasters. I mean,
Oh man,
we'll mix
got a
it in
whole
with
wall
saber.
full.
We'll mix it in with sabers, but I think we should do a segment of blasters as well.
That would be cool, man, because it's not something that we always talk about, and I think the options that you have for blasters nowadays are pretty amazing.
They are.
Hey,
As a matter of fact, if I can, what's his name? Oh man, if we can get Sabers Forever on here too, man, and see if we can get Jonathan on here, that would be freaking awesome. Because
I will message him and I'll ask him.
I think I asked him before, and he said that he was busy at the time, but things change, so you never know. Yeah, dude, if you ever have a chance, man, come on. If you have a chance. Oh, as a matter of fact,
James, because the pylon was actually designed with the saber rifle in mind.
Oh yeah.
So I actually designed this so I can later on. I have a design already in my head of the rifle to go around this, but I'm gonna have to get with you for the electronic install on that.
That would be cool, man. Because that now I just got ideas hit my head just now for the rifle idea. Oh man,
perfect.
Now you just made me not be able to sleep tonight. Now.
Well, James,
I just visioned this beautiful wood shoulder with that whole thing in mind. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I'm excited. Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I can see it. I think I can see it. Maybe not the same what you see, but oh damn. Woo.
Oh, if you can actually design like a rifle, a wooden back shoulder, I don't know, keep forgetting what they call it. I'm not really too into gun theory, but
backstock?
Yeah. and if it clamped on to that with a metal clamp that you can easily take it on and off and have a
That
trigger.
was the whole idea. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can see what he's saying.
That
Oh geez.
Oh,
that would be
Oh,
awesome.
you know, that's gonna be cool.
Woo! Oh my God, yes.
Wheels
I
are
can see
turning.
that.
Wheels are turning.
I'm gonna
Right.
have to send you empty hills.
And James, I'm gonna have to get with you because I think I have a design for
Good.
that particular button setup that I had you make for me.
I still got it. It's still on the table.
Well, I have a particular saber design for it,
Nice.
and if you want to produce it, we'll
Yeah,
talk
man.
about it after
Sure.
the show and stuff like that. But
Yes, sir.
you know, if you want to produce it, we'll talk out the details about it.
Yeah,
And
man. I mean, there's so many options and so many good things that we could do, man.
I think it'll be good for both of us. I think it'll be good for both of us. You know.
Yeah.
So, and again,
see, that hilt is nice to swing around because it doesn't exactly have that total curve. You know what I'm saying? It looks really good swinging it. See, you don't have a lot of binding going on, you know, like you would a Dooku or something like that. Oh, God, he's putting the blades in the pylon. Oh, no. I'm never going to be able to sleep tonight now. Oh.
Now, Kyber, okay, I have a question for Kyber here. And what are your saber goals? Since you said you just basically started out, right? So what are your saber goals for the future?
It's a great question.
That is
as
a
of right now,
fantastic question.
That's a really good question. As of right now,
let's go with short term. Okay, we'll go with short term because I think if you were to give us the long term scenario, you would take a good long amount of time because you probably aren't to that point yet. But in terms of short term, I think you know where you want to be.
In terms of short term, honestly, I might be at it right now. Just any kind of like recognition, and I want to be seen in the community. And you've gifted me that today, and I really do appreciate it. I have a Saber channel or a Saber Instagram page, the Kyber Outpost, and I want that to, kind of, again, like kind of be seen in the.
Don't we follow each other? I'm pretty sure we follow each other on Instagram.
I think we follow each other. Yeah.
I'll have to subscribe to your channel. I'll have to follow you. If I haven't yet. If I haven't yet, I'll have to follow you and get you
on
there.
Instagram.
And
That's where you're at.
I'm
Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
it's
on
Kyber
Instagram.
_ Outpost, right?
Follow you, man.
Yeah, the Kyber Outpost on Instagram.
501.
Yep, 501.
But crazy, man. That's so cool.
That's hilarious. That's great. Overall, honestly, I like I said, I think just to contribute as much as I can to this community.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just to be, recognized and honestly, I'm doing that just now. So I really do appreciate you guys having me on here, 100%.
Oh, I mean, dude, we are honored for you to be on here. And again, you know, the honor is all ours, man. Like I said, the amount of guests that we have and the kind of guests that we do want to have. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of guests we have, but at the same time, I feel if we are going to recognize up and coming people and up and coming individuals who are just starting out, I want to give them that opportunity to get recognized, to get what is perceived as the absolute beginnings of a badass hobby, right? And again,
and this is a badass hobby.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is
expensive, but badass.
Expensive, but badass. I have totally agreed. And I'm late to the hobby, but I started following the hobby.
You're never too late.
in
You're just on your own
2017.
time.
In 2017, and when I first started, I was watching Anthony Space Windu and the stuff that he was doing. And when my friend passed away, I reached out to Anthony, and Anthony has stuck with me through this many years, and we became such close friends that I've learned a lot from him, and I've learned a lot from others. But one of the things that I did learn from Saber Talk when Gabe, Harris, and Anthony were doing Saber Talk was the camaraderie that they had, the friendship that they had, the passion that they have, and that is what we need to portray in this show. And I believe that Barris will point us in that direction with certain guests and certain people, and we will go forward from there and provide that same quality friendship, camaraderie, and just all around fun, through the years, provided that we can get a lot more people to come onto the show, get a lot more people involved in the chat, get a lot more people to come and stick with us, right? Every Sunday that I can do it. Now I realize I can't do it every Sunday, and I will make announcements when I can't. But one thing also that I say is, and I make it clear for everybody, come on the show when you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't feel
Yeah,
like you
this
have
guy.
to. Yeah, don't feel like
Sorry, guys. It's been
And
it's been a
James
while
is
since
good,
I've been on, but
but James understands. James
Yeah,
understands.
Yeah.
When you get busy, don't feel like you have to come on the show. I don't want you to feel like you have to come on the show, because you don't.
No, but I want to. I want to get rid of all
Yeah.
my work and come back on the show.
Yeah, no. That's exactly what I'm saying, though, James. That's what I'm saying. I feel that I want you to be comfortable. So,
I'm
Kyber,
always comfortable on
if
here,
you feel comfortable, that's my most important job on this show, right? And we may have a lot of technical difficulties here and there, and what I've explained on my other shows, and what I've explained on my other shows is that I'm raw. I don't edit life. What you see is what you get. And I want people to understand that, because you can't go back. And if there's something that you said or did, you can't take it back. Because when you're face to face with somebody and it's already out there, you can't take it back, right? So I want it out here as us, real. I don't want it to be like, ooh, let me stop that. Let me rewind, take it out of here. No, we're not going to do that.
About.
That's not what life is about. We're real. I want us to be real. All the troubles that you have, whether you have troubles with your wiring, whether you have troubles with your LEDs, whether you have troubles with your board, whether you have troubles with your SD card, these are real problems that people have dealing with working on their lightsabers. And when you have people out here doing videos, you're not seeing any of that. And I'm not docking anybody. I'm not bad mouthing anybody, and I'm not doing it, because that's what they do, and that's what they have. And it's good, though. Okay, for what they do is good. But I want to show what I want to show, and what everybody on here wants to show is, if you got a problem with your SD card, if you got a problem with your wiring, if you got a problem with your board, if you got a problem with your board on the show, that's what it's gonna be, right? If you go and you do a certain let's say your power wire, your red wire, you're on the board. If you fry your board on the show, because you start your board up and it fries, okay, that's what we want to show. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. You see what
Or
I'm
like
saying?
me when I run out of battery power, like I did that
Yeah.
2 shows already. I never charged my batteries.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
did
not
today
to-
though, man. I charged them all today.
not to belay the moment, but I got to get up in the morning, and I've got some
Yep.
things to
Hey,
do,
man.
so,
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Barris,
man.
man. We appreciate you.
of course. All right. Are we ending the show,
Talk to you
or
soon,
can
buddy.
I?
Yeah, we're gonna end it here in just a minute. Yeah, we're gonna end it here in
Okay,
just a
good.
minute. But that's good. I'm gonna get my battery in here too, because
Yeah, I made sure.
that's just what I'm saying. It's we're gonna be raw and we're gonna be honest with people. I don't feel that if we're not honest with people, because everybody is different and everybody has things, but when you edit all of that kind of stuff out, you're not showing true life, real life. And I want everybody to have a real life experience on our show, whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether it be awesome, whether it be sad, mad, whatever have you will. The important thing is to have fun, but be honest. The honest fun, because
I think that's what everybody expects. It's just
yeah,
be
you
yourself
can't.
And treat everybody with respect, man, and it's going to come back to you tenfold. I guarantee you.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't edit life, right? You can't edit life. So why am I going to edit that out? Why am I going to edit that out for anybody to not see? And that wouldn't be appropriate. In my eyes, that wouldn't be appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so again, Kyber, thank you so much. Let's light them up.
Light them up.
Let's see.
Sound menu. The Starwave.
This is a Star Wave. This is Star Wave from Jada Lorian.
Oh, nice.
Oop, hold on.
Wrong one.
What happened?
Go back.
I gotta go back.
It's okay. I got plenty of battery power, man.
I was worried about you, James.
I had it on. I had it on Star Wave. What happened? Damn.
You'll get it.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Put the hammer down.
The Balrog.
Yeah. Love that, man.
James, this is the best. I love this one here. The one you did. You
Which
can't
one?
stop with the camera, but it's got that blue flame.
Oh, yeah,
Just got
the
rid of
style?
batteries.
Okay, I think this is it.
I know. I love that thing, man. It's so great, man.
There it is.
Nice.
This is Star Wave by Jada
freaking cool.
Jada Lorian. All right. So for everybody who has been in the chat, thank you so much. I very, very appreciate it. They appreciate it.
Yeah.
Make sure that you like and subscribe to James at Mountain Sabers. KB, oh, you know what? Let me turn this off because then you can't hear me. Make sure you like and subscribe to everybody. Mundo at 7007 on Instagram. You can also catch me on Facebook, Mundo Cabrera III. And Barris, go ahead.
All right. Southern Skywalker on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, James.
Oh, definitely. MountainSabersFonts.com. You can catch me on Facebook at Mountain Sabers. And I'm also on TikTok now.
There you go. Kyber.
_Kyber_outpost 501. I'm on Instagram, and I will be coming out with probably a YouTube channel and Facebook as well. Hopefully.
Nice.
One day.
Nice.
Okay, KB.
KB's Workshop on YouTube, KB_Sabers on Instagram, KB
Sweet.
Workshop on TikTok.
Mo?
Sweet.
the Sabersmith Shop on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. I will be coming out with a video on the blade plugs so I can post them for sale. The last one that I make, I'm going to do a video on it from start to finish, showing how they go together, because I do want to sell mine, but if people want to make their own, I want to show them how to put it together, where to get the parts and so forth, so they can make their own.
Nice.
And other than that, I will be also posting for the lightsaber trading cards. So I'll be doing stuff like that, and I'll get with you, James, too. I want to get your opinion on a couple of things on that too. So
you bet, man.
Let's see if we can come back after the show and talk a little bit more about it, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Okay. So again, may the force be with everybody. Thank you guys so much in the chat, and thank you guys for hanging out with us. And again, like I said, hang out with us Sunday after 8 p.m. Usually when you see up on the YouTube channel, you'll see when we come out, okay? And if there's a chance that I won't have a show, I will make an announcement for when I can. May the force be with you guys. Love and peace. Mundo out. Peace. Mundo out. Peace.
Peace.
Here you go. Here you go.
I have something here for you. It's the weapon of a Jedi.
I love